Welcome to Something Artsy. I am Lisa Besmer, your host this month. Something Artsy is brought to you by State Street Theater in conjunction with New Cat, which films a segment every month. Thank you for supporting the arts in our community through financial support from Prairie Lakes Regional Arts Council, New Ulm Area Foundation, City of New Ulm, and the Minnesota State Arts Board. Without their generous support, this program would not be possible. I would like to welcome our first guest, and I have never met her before, so I'm really excited to talk to her. We have Tammy Hansen from Soda Street Studio, and my granddaughter did a class there. She went to a birthday party there and had a blast. So I'm excited to talk to you today about what's all coming up. And I didn't realize you've got different classes and different little workshops. So that's what we're going to talk about right now too.
For sure.
Okay, so what's all happening there?
Yeah, so we obviously do have walk-in hours available whenever we are open. A lot of kids have birthday parties. We have different groups coming in, whether it's team building or just want to hang out with the ladies or whatnot. But we do have some workshops. I wanted to say, first, our next event that we're going to be having is we're going to be heading out, a couple of us from the studio, to the Kids Connection group here in New Ulm on the 28th of July, where they'll be doing 80 ladybugs. Last summer, they participated in an in-house party, and they did 75 starfish. And this year, we're going to work on ladybugs, which would be perfect for the summer.
Yes.
It's not really like an open to the public thing, but it's just a really fun way for us to get out into the community and to a daycare center.
Supporting the community too. That's fantastic.
Yeah, and we've gone out and done visits with a lot of the senior centers in New Ulm and Mankato, and I just recently am working with one of the directors and their assistant for St. James and Medelia to get out to their communities as well.
That's great.
Yeah, so that's exciting that we're expanding a little bit. We have a workshop coming up in August. The plant day will be on August 6th. So registration will be opening up real soon, probably next week.
And they call you at the store? Is that the easiest, or how do they do it?
So we will be posting all of the information on our social media. There'll be a link right there where people can pre-register for the event. The event would include this super cute.
So cute.
It's called Teddy the Turtle Planter. It's a large planter, and it comes with a stopper. And so what it will include is the planter. The first part, it's a 2-part workshop. The first part, you would come in during a specific set of dates. Over a 2-week period, we give everybody lots of options. You would come in and you would paint, and then we would have a deadline that it has to be done by so that we can have it fired on time.
Okay.
And then we have a pickup day, which would be on the 6th of August, 8/6. Between 4 and 8 p.m. And then you would pick up your planter, walk across the street over to Sweet Haven Tonics, where you will enjoy a cocktail or a mocktail while you're putting your planter together. And Green Roots Family Farm is the other third party of our collaboration. They will have all the supplies for the succulents that will go in.
So then you can keep it outside for a little while, but then you can bring it in the winter time too. Oh, that's
great.
Yep.
So that's
is there ages you want for this? Can you have could I bring my granddaughter, for instance?
You could if you wanted to. She might need a little more guidance. Yep. We haven't had any kids participate in the workshops just because of the sip part of it, but there are mocktails available at Sweet Haven, so you certainly could. That's definitely something that's an option.
But what a fun girls' night out, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's been a lot of couples that have done it too, so that's always fun. We have another one coming up in September, the second part, which will be the pickup and the plant day, and have your sips over at Sweet Haven. That'll be on September 17th.
Okay.
Stay tuned to our social media for those details. That one will actually be a macrame hanging planter, so it comes with this long macrame, braided rope with a planter that kind of hangs in it, and that one will probably also be a succulent.
Okay.
And that will just be both of them, as well as the vase that we had in July. These are all items that when we do a workshop, we're introducing a brand new piece that hasn't been in before, so it just kind of helps incentivize something fun.
Because you said you just got this yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Yep.
So in your Facebook is Soda Street Studio?
Yep.
Okay, Soda Street Studio. Okay.
Yep, and on Instagram as well. And we'll also have signs with QR codes in the store or on the door as well, so that you can, if you're not using social media, you can do that as well. Or you can call the studio if you have questions. Our number is 507-217-4914. our email address, if there's any questions, is sodastreetstudio@gmail.com.
Okay.
And just to remember the soda as SOTA, short for Minnesota.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you've got some Halloween stuff coming too.
Yeah, so we always want to try to be a little bit ahead of the holiday, just so that not only we have to allow for some shipping time with the order, but also so that you can kind of get it ready and painted and we can get it fired for you to display in time for
Right,
the holiday. So
right.
we'll probably get Halloween items in late August.
Okay.
And then coming in September, we will also be bringing in the Christmas trees again. It was a huge
yes,
hit last year.
it
I had
was.
to order a couple of different times, and I probably will stick with the same timeline because if you try to order Christmas trees in October or November, they're usually
right.
sold out.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, so stay tuned again for those on our social media, as well as we'll have signs and QR codes in the store as well.
Okay. And if you want to have like a team building class or birthday party, so then is the store closed and you close for that particular party, or how do you do
So
that?
it kind of depends on the size of the
Okay,
group.
sure.
We do have private parties available when we're closed. So
Mm-hmm.
on Mondays and Tuesdays between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m., as well as on Sunday after we close from
Okay.
4 to 8 p.m.
Okay.
Those are times where you can book a private party and the whole place would be to yourself.
Okay.
We can seat up to 44 guests.
Oh my gosh.
You can bring
Okay.
in like snacks or drinks and things like that. A lot
Mm-hmm.
of teams will want to bring in and have like a little gathering, team building, or birthday parties. We do offer birthday parties when we're open
When you're
as
open,
well.
so,
As long as
right.
it's a group of like 12 or less,
Right.
we'll allow that during open hours.
Okay.
But for larger groups, it just kind of like, it doesn't make the best experience for everybody, so that's why we encourage larger groups for private parties.
That's
So,
great.
Yeah.
That's a fun
Yeah,
thing
and
to
if
do.
you want to do those, you can just either stop by the store and talk to somebody about making a reservation, or email or call those two numbers
Okay.
that I gave you.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
So the magic of kiln talking points. We're going to
Yeah.
talk about doing the pottery thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so obviously this is what the pottery looks like, and beforehand.
Very white.
when you walk into the studio, we have our staff is very helpful. All of them are very informed and trained, and they're all painters themselves, and they're all very good. So they'll kind of walk you through the different tips and like how the best ways are to get the color to really pop and to get good coverage. Also how our clear coating service works, because we do clear coat every single piece. So every piece that someone else paints throughout the week, we have someone in the back repainting them with a brush
Okay.
to do the clear coat. And it's not something that's necessary because the glaze that we use does bring out the glossiness. It's just like an extra
Okay.
layer of protection and extra sparkle for that. So
Neat.
so yeah, it's just really cool when you're painting and it dries. It's very pastel and chalky looking as it dries, but then of course once it's fired, you have the pop of colors come through. So yeah,
So how long
It's
does
really-
it take? Like once you have this painted and clear coated and you put it in the kiln, how long does it take to bake?
yeah. So the kiln has a couple of different parts that it runs through as it's going through its cycle. It reaches a max temperature of 1838, so 1,838 degrees Fahrenheit. Yep. And it takes about 4.5 hours to reach that. It goes in stages, so that's like
Sure.
a slow ramp up to that temperature. But 4.5 hours it takes for it to get through that whole like full baking cycle. But then another like 14 hours for it to cool to the point where it's safe to open the kiln, so that pieces don't crack
Just break.
and
Right.
things
Yes.
like that. Yeah.
From the shock.
Yeah, so we always do all of our firing overnight when we're closed.
Okay.
So that nobody's exposed to the kiln and the heat. It doesn't get to the point where like you're going to burn yourself, but it's just very warm and uncomfortable
Right.
in the studio because it gets like about 85 degrees in there. So
Okay.
yeah, but
Okay.
we do that overnight, and I have a really awesome kiln. It's been working really great, and you can even operate it from my phone and
my.
and everything like that. So it's very new and techy. Love it. So yeah. So every time I open the kiln, after it's done with its cooling cycle and everything, it's like Christmas morning because I get to open it, see all of the different things that have come to life, and yeah,
Well,
super exciting.
especially this one. This one is so neat because if you can see on this side, the cutout here, and the colors are so beautiful. Even on the
Yeah.
inside, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. So this is a yarn bowl.
Oh,
If you-
really?
Yep, so you
Oh,
can put
sure.
a ball in there and you can kind of, spool it out as you're working on your projects.
Oh, that's
So
neat.
these two examples both, if you can show the inside of that one,
Yeah.
I wanted to kind of just talk a little bit about like using the tape technique, and this is the stickers as well. So we have lots of different sizes of tapes. This sign here shows a little example of the best way to apply tape and stickers both is on dry, clean pottery first. So you would just make
So
your
you'd
design.
you'd put, if you wanted to do the inside, you'd
Yeah.
put the tape on the inside here.
Yep.
Okay, like
Or
you did here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. It's not really recommended where there's like a
Right.
texture or design on
Yeah.
there, but rather on like, a flat surface. It just holds better and seals
Mm-hmm. Sure.
better. So the first part is just putting it on there and making your design however you like it, and then painting over the top of that tape in whatever
Okay.
colors and things. Once it's completely dry, then you would remove the tape or the stickers.
Okay.
We do have blow dryers in studio that kind of help the drying process along
Okay.
if you aren't wanting to be there for the whole afternoon. But it does dry pretty quickly because all of our glaze is water-based. So then once you remove the tape, this shows an example of what it looks like once it's been fired.
That is so neat.
This example shows the pottery color right underneath, that nothing was applied besides the clear coat, whereas this example shows the person actually painted the different colors within where the tape was left behind to kind of bring out different colors rather than just the pottery color. So yeah,
Okay, so they painted it purple first, and then,
they put the tape on first,
Uh-huh.
then they painted it purple, and then when they took off the tape, they put in the different colors into those lines that were left behind rather
okay,
than leaving it white.
Whoever did they did a really
Yeah.
good job.
Yeah,
My
it's-
lines would not be this
especially
straight.
like trying to do that inside the bowl with your hand. Yep, it definitely takes some patience. So
Yes, my mother and my sisters would say, yeah, you would never be able to do this stuff.
yeah, and we do offer the option for people to come back and finish on multiple sittings.
Oh,
There's no
okay.
extra
Okay.
fee or anything for
Oh,
that.
nice.
We have a
Okay.
whole closet full of unfinished pieces where, they wanted to work on it for like an hour or two this day and then wanted to come back and do some more work
Sure.
on it another day. So
Oh,
we,
neat.
we have the option that we'll hold your piece for up to 30 days. So yeah.
Yeah. So in this crazy world we live in, why is our art so important right now?
Yeah, we spend a lot of times with technology and on our screens, whether it be kids or adults too. I know
Right.
I'm just
Yeah.
as guilty. So art really kind of helps us slow down, find some inner peace, and
Creativity.
yes,
Yes.
bring out creativity. You have what I love about paint your own pottery and lots of different art avenues is you don't have to be specifically an artist or like experienced in what you're doing.
Right.
It's really just kind of like finding your peace and enjoying your time, whether it's visiting or you're by yourself or whatnot. It just really kind of helps reduce stress and helps people kind of breathe and just slow down. And just in the end, they're creating something that's uniquely theirs, no matter how
What it looks like.
perfect or how
Right.
imperfect it is. It's still art and it's theirs just as it is. So
Right.
yeah, and also just remembering that staff is there and available every step of the way to help or guide or answer questions or even give ideas. We have lots and lots of display pieces that help with generating ideas as well.
Sure. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else that you've been adding or doing in the studio?
Yeah, so we recently received the Small Business Grant from New Ulm EDA, which was such a blessing. And so two of the big things that we did with that was to bring in 15 new colors, which has been very exciting. Everybody's been, exploring with them, and I love seeing them come out of the kiln, a whole new array of colors.
Right.
And not only is it just those colors, but like endless list of like creating new custom colors, because you can mix and make your own color with different colors too. And so that was part of what we used our grant money for,
Okay.
as well as the kiln got a huge refresh. We replaced all of the heating coils and wiring and all that kind of technical stuff, but it was definitely something that's needed to keep us going and
Exactly.
everybody's keeping us busy. We fire like 3 times a week.
That's fantastic.
And there's about 90 pieces in every load. So
Okay.
yeah, keeping maintenance is part of the small
Yes.
business. And yeah, it was a 5-hour ordeal, and I learned a lot. So it was good to have that. So it was very
And it's kind
exciting.
of like right now in the summertime, and not only are you firing your kiln, but you're making sure that your air conditioner is working too to
Yeah.
cool that building
Yep.
back down again.
Yep. So
All right. Well, if you haven't liked them on Facebook, definitely do that.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Soda Street
Soda Street
Studios
Studio,
with a T, and on Instagram also.
Yes.
And these classes, I know the colors aren't going to come across great on TV, but these are just fantastic. And it's definitely something on my bucket list for this winter to do with
for sure.
with a girls' night out. I think would be fun.
Yeah,
So,
and we're
yes.
just right downtown, 103 North Minnesota Street, next to Citizens Bank.
Okay.
We're open Wednesday through Sunday. We open at 10 a.m. every day. Wednesday and Thursday we're open till 8 p.m. Friday and Saturday till 9 p.m. and Sundays until 3.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
And we also, one other little quick thing is we are participating in the ping pong ball drop for Crazy Days this
okay.
weekend. So be sure to go get your Crazy Days fix and get some huge discounts we have coming on there.
Okay.
So,
Sounds good. All right.
All right.
Well, nice to meet you, Tammy.
You too. Thank you.
We'll be right back. Welcome back. Now we have Cara Knopf from CAST, which is a very, very active group in our world. It's located at 600 North German Street, and you've been with CAST for how many years already?
6.5 years.
6.5 years. Yes, doing a great job there.
thank you.
Yes. So, so we call it the Senior Citizen Center, but there's a lot of activities going on there besides just the seniors and everything else.
Oh, yes.
But, so tell us a little bit about CAST.
Well, CAST was started in 1984, so we've been around for a long time. Yes.
Yeah.
And we are not run by the city. We are our own separate nonprofit organization, but we're a tenant in the community center building.
Right.
They allow us to
Okay.
use the building from 8 to 4, Monday through Friday.
Okay.
And then on special occasions too. We offer everything without fee. There's no membership fee. You don't have to join anything. Bingo is just $1 a card.
Right.
Otherwise, everything is free unless we go to a ticketed event like something in the cities.
Okay,
Then I have
right.
to charge. But otherwise, no. There's no fees, and you just come as often as you want.
Right,
To
right.
whatever you want.
And this is completely separate from senior dining. This is
Correct.
This is not senior dining. This is CAST.
This
This
is-
is seniors.
Yep.
Yes.
The CAST Senior Center. The senior dining is run by Lutheran Social Services,
Right.
so they are a separate entity.
Yep.
We partner well together.
Exactly.
But we are separate.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, so you're a 501c3 as we talked about,
Yep.
and how do you get community? Like, how will people find out what's happening with CAST?
We do have 2 different newsletters, actually. We have our monthly printed newsletter. We haven't gone away from that. A lot of organizations have, but some people don't use computers or don't
Yes.
like them, don't have a smartphone. So we still do our monthly printed newsletter that comes out the last week of the month. And then every Friday we do our weekly update.
Okay.
And that's by email only, and it's free. We have over 400 people that get it every week. And it has the latest and greatest if anything has changed or, fun things that are coming up.
Yeah.
So I encourage people to sign up for that too.
And those CAST newsletters you can find at.
There's 40 locations around
Yes,
town.
right.
Here at the library, we have them. We deliver to all the senior living facilities, the library. We have some of the banks in town, things like that. So they're all
They're
over.
all over, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's kind of nice sometimes to be able to have a hard copy
Yeah.
so that you can look at the calendar, post it, and figure, okay, this is what I want to do. Because you don't have to
Exactly.
take advantage of everything. You can just pick and choose what you want to do.
Exactly.
What is the most popular thing?
Oh, that's tough. I would say Friends in the Kitchen, our cooking class.
yes.
It's once a month. It's the second Wednesday of every month.
Okay.
Chef Renee Retzloff
Yes.
is our host, and
Okay.
with assistant Susan Luce. And they make 3 different dishes every month based on Renee's recipes, and then everyone gets to sample them. It's like a mini meal.
Yes.
And then you get to take the recipes home.
Oh, neat.
And she's been doing this for over 4 years for us.
Wow.
So people are creating cookbooks out of this stuff. But we have generally 45 to 50 people every month. Yeah, and they come from all over, not just New Ulm.
Wow.
We have them from Redwood Falls and from Lafayette and Cortland and Sleepy Eye and everywhere.
That's
And everyone is welcome. It's free.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's great. That's great. Okay, so, but it has to be another, like bingo's got to be a big day, right?
Bingo's the second biggest.
Second
That's
biggest day?
Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
At 1
okay.
o'clock, everyone's welcome to come.
Okay.
It's just $1 a card to play,
Okay.
and there's no card minimum.
Okay.
So you can buy 10 cards if you want to. And
lordy.
payout, that'd be hard. But payout is based on how many cards we sell. We just give that exact amount back.
Oh, okay.
And we have
okay.
a good, probably 40 people at least
Wow.
that come every
Okay.
Wednesday. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
They're pretty competitive.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Do you have to bring your own dopper, or do you?
No, we have
No,
everything.
You have everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have the cards that have the little slider thing.
Oh, the sliders, good.
Yeah,
Even
and a
better.
huge quantity of cards to choose from.
Yes.
Some have their favorites. But yeah, bingo, I would say is
Bingo is serious business with people.
It is.
Serious business. yes.
Absolutely.
And
So-
you get cash back, so that's even better if,
Yep.
if you win. Yes. But then you also have bingo, bridge, 500, sheephead,
Mm-hmm.
cribbage, mahjong, Scrabble, and hand and foot, which
Yes.
I've never heard. Yeah.
I had never heard of it either. It's a card game very similar to Canasta.
Okay.
And
sure.
it's a group of people, there's about 12 that play every Monday and Thursday. And they use 6 decks of cards.
Wow.
to play.
Okay.
So they have to actually have a card shuffler because it's so much.
Yeah.
And they love it. It's really fun. I've never played. I did learn how to play Mahjong. It's wonderful.
I've heard it's addicting.
Yeah, so we've got a good group that plays that, and we have Scrabble. Cribbage is twice a week. Sheephead is 3 times a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how many people will you get there for a sheephead?
Oh, probably 20.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah.
Because sometimes some of these games you don't have anyone to play with, but you still love to play these card games.
Right.
So, and then the card crafters, which is the card recycling.
Yes.
So if you have cards, should they be bringing them in?
We're actually full. We're
You're
full
full,
to
okay.
bursting at the moment.
Okay, don't bring your cards in.
Not yet. So we had to stop receiving them. In fact, we've got Christmas cards are on sale, 5 for $1.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's always 2 for $1. And we've got a great group of ladies that meets every Monday morning.
Okay.
And they create these cards from recycled cards. And we also have new cards, and they're very creative. Normally, we do take cards. Probably after Christmas, we will again.
yeah.
We just got overloaded.
Right.
But it's a good little fundraiser for the senior center, and they're so creative and they have so much fun.
And if you want to buy cards, do you come down to Senior Center? Okay.
Anytime the senior center is open,
Okay.
the cabinet is right inside the front doors
Okay.
on German Street, and they're 50 cents a piece.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and
okay,
really-
50 cents a piece for a card, guys. This is,
And they're beautiful.
Yes.
You know, and you can spend $5 at
Oh,
the stores.
absolutely.
Yeah, so we sell an awful lot of them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
That's a great idea. Okay, but then you also have, we talked about the cooking class, and then you've got the sail exercise class, and that's
Yes.
very popular also. I've
Very
heard A lot
popular.
of people talk to me about that.
Probably about 30 people.
Yes.
And it's twice a week, every Tuesday and Friday at 10:30.
And it's not like hardcore aerobics, it's more like balance and flexibility.
Right, stretching,
Yes.
balance. It's sponsored by Catholic Charities of Minnesota,
Okay.
so it is free.
Okay.
And we have 4 wonderful instructors.
Okay.
And they're fun. They put on good music, and they laugh, and they have a great time. And we have probably 30 people, and it's not all women. We have
Okay.
a lot of men.
Okay, so
And the
it's a
ins-
mix, it doesn't matter, yes.
Oh, no, it's a mix.
Yeah, okay.
And the instructors ask you to do just what you can do.
Okay,
So
right.
if you need to sit for a while, that's okay. If you can't do a certain exercise, that's okay too.
Right,
So it's not a hardcore
Yeah.
thing. It's much more about staying flexible and balanced. And
So
things.
don't feel like you can't keep up. That's
no.
not it at all.
No,
You just
no,
do
no.
what you can.
Right.
Yeah.
And there is no fee.
Okay.
And the first time you come, they're just going to have you fill out a form, just, who you are and things like that. Otherwise, there's no registration, and you just
Okay,
come.
right. Okay, and then you also have an Alzheimer's caregiver support group meeting. They hold monthly meetings.
Monthly meetings,
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
They started about a year ago. It's Carla Hansel and Jerry Grebner.
Okay.
Who started the group. They are Alzheimer's Care certified.
Okay.
So the second Tuesday of every
Okay.
month, they have a Alzheimer's support group for the caregivers.
For the caregivers,
Yes,
okay.
and just
okay.
this spring, they added a memory cafe, which is fun. It's once a month. It's usually the 4th Tuesday or Thursday. And they have a half-hour either program or activity,
Okay.
like a crafting activity, or they just had Danielle DeOber come in and sing.
Oh, neat.
And
Okay.
that's for half an hour, and then they go to lunch.
Okay.
So they do that once a month, and now they do occasional programs, usually about once a month, on learning about dementia, dementia care. They had a panel discussion. It changes every
Right.
month. But a lot of good information. They're very active.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a
Yeah.
really good group.
Well, and so Cara and I graduated together, class of 82, yes. But so as we get to this point, it's
Yes.
kind of like, okay, well,
Yeah.
good to know we've got a support group. Okay, and then we talked about that. Then let's talk a little bit about programs that you've got coming up.
Okay.
Which is, let's talk about the educational programs that
Sure.
you've got coming up.
So those are either in-person speakers, or we take a small trip somewhere. The past year, we've been going to museums around the area. We've been to about 5. We're going to Watonwan County in 2 weeks. So yeah, we take a trip over, we carpool over, and we get a tour of the whole museum. And so we're experiencing all of them around the area. And it's
Neat.
really interesting.
Yes.
It's fun. We went to the Betsy Tacy House, over to Sleepy Eye, over to Redwood Falls, just all over. So we're doing that.
Yeah.
And then in-person speakers, we have a wide variety. Chief Dave Burkhart, police
Yes.
chief, has been doing a series for us since April on the 3rd Thursday of every month. So he'll be back today. And it's on various topics. Last month's, for example, was on ICE, on the ICE agents. A friend of his is actually an ICE agent.
Okay.
He invited him to come down, and the agent said, maybe not, might be too controversial. But we did get to learn about what law enforcement can do in conjunction with ICE. And it was
Right.
really interesting. I think there's a lot of misinformation about
Yes,
there.
yeah.
And Dave, of course, does wonderful
Oh, he's
presentations.
great. He's
So
just
he'll be
great.
here July, August, and September.
Okay,
So those are
okay.
going on. We have many more that from all over the place, just different topics.
And you've got John Kellen coming up
Yes.
Thursday, August 6th.
That's a special one.
That's a special one, okay.
It is. I'd love to mention it. John Kellen from the Grand participates in the Reconciliation Riders program, which is the group of Native Americans who honor their ancestors with that winter ride, the horseback ride. It's 300 miles every December. And back in February, he came and did a wonderful presentation on the Reconciliation Riders. And he told us there's a documentary that they have made that we'd love to see. So I asked him to come back, hopefully during U.S. Dakota War Week, but he couldn't quite fit it in.
Right.
So we're going to do it, we want to do it community-wide, not just seniors.
Okay.
So it's going to be Thursday, August 6th at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
In the cafetorium at the Senior Center.
Okay.
It's free.
So and any age can come?
Any age.
Okay.
And everyone's welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's no reservations, just come. And it'll be the showing of the documentary,
Okay.
Dakota 38 plus 2.
Okay.
And then John is going to do a Q&A and discussion afterwards.
Okay.
So it's a big event. We're very excited about it. It's just a neat kind of tie-in to the U.S. Dakota War.
Right.
And so much information that you don't know.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, and most people don't know anything about the Reconciliation
Right,
Riders.
right.
And a lot of them are ancestors, direct descendants of the Indians that were
Yeah,
hung.
yeah.
So that's going to be really exciting. Everyone is welcome.
Okay, so this one, there's regardless of age, but otherwise cast is generally 55 and over.
Correct.
Okay, all
Correct.
right.
We never turn anybody away.
Exactly, right.
You know,
You don't
it's
have to
just
prove
fine.
your age.
No,
Yes, yes.
no. And in fact, some of our documentary programs and educational programs, people bring their grandchildren, or
Yes,
their children,
yeah,
and that's
exactly.
absolutely fine.
Right.
You know, we just want to reach the community.
Exactly,
Yeah.
that's right.
So that is the first one in August, August 6th. I really suggest people go. It's going to be good.
Okay, but then this
Yeah.
next one is really cool, Ghosts of the U.S. Dakota War. That sounds very interesting. I was reading that last night.
Yes. So Adrian Lee, he is an author first. He's written probably 15 books, I believe. He's a historian, very well educated. He's a psychic, and he's a paranormal investigator. He's been doing this for like 25 years. And in June, a group from the Senior Center went over to Morton, to the Renville County Historical Society, where he was
Yes.
giving a talk on his latest book, which is called More Mysterious Minnesota. And it was amazing. I was just floored. It was so good. And I was reading his book, Ghosts of the U.S. Dakota War, at the time. And so I asked him afterwards, I said, we've got the U.S. Dakota War commemoration coming up. Would you come over and speak about this book? He's like, I'd love to. I'm like, okay, here we are. So again, we couldn't fit it quite into that week, but it's going to be August 27th.
Perfect,
Which is a
yes.
Thursday.
Okay.
He will come over. He'll be talking specifically about that book and how they did the investigations. It's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, and we're
Yeah.
partnering with the library, so it'll be here at the library in the
Okay.
meeting room. There'll be a book signing afterwards, and he'll be selling his books. I recommend people come, especially if you're a skeptic.
Yeah.
If you don't believe in this kind of stuff,
I only
would
live
come.
like a half a mile from Milford Monument.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like, okay, that would be like the epicenter of
Absolutely.
everything. So yeah.
Absolutely, and it was absolutely fascinating, and the group is so excited that he's coming back. They get to see him again.
Okay.
So, and he's
Neat.
British born, so he's got the accent, which makes it really fun.
But it's also fun that he's British born, but yet he's immersed in the U.S. Dakota War
Oh yes,
history,
Yes,
Yeah.
and he knows so much history, and he actually uses his paranormal investigations to research more history,
Oh, sure.
like to solve murders.
oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
it's fascinating. So we're excited that they're going to be here, and it's in partnership with the library.
Okay.
So recommend everyone to come. Again, it's
Okay.
free. You don't have to be a senior.
Okay, and you don't have to register ahead of time.
Don't have to register
Okay.
ahead of time. No.
Perfect.
No.
Okay, then you've got movie matinees also.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that's at Cast. That's
It
at
is.
the senior center.
It is.
Senior center, okay?
We started about 3 years ago. And what we do is we show movies. I show movies by the decade. So we
okay.
start in January with the 1920s.
Okay.
So all the movies are from the 1920s. And then February's the 30s, and then the 40s, and then the 50s.
good.
So we do 1 month of all movies from that time to expose people to different eras and
Right.
genres and things like that. So right
Yeah.
now we're in the 2000s. We have a really good core group of people who come, but everyone is welcome.
Okay.
And we do show them over at the Cass Senior Center.
Okay.
Comfy chairs.
Okay.
Vending machines right there. People can bring refreshments if they want.
Okay.
They're fun.
Okay.
We watch the movie and then we discuss them.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes maybe they don't care for it. Sometimes they love them. Last week I showed, it was called The Incident with Walter Matthau. It was a
Okay,
made-for-TV movie, actually. And I was the only one in the room who had seen it, and I cried when I saw it.
Oh.
My husband and I saw it at home one night. It's like, I have to show this to the group.
Yeah.
And I showed it last Friday, and it ended, and there was silence. They loved it.
Oh.
Because it's about a small town. The lawyer, Walter Matthau, is charged by the federal government to defend a POW prisoner accused of killing the town doctor. as you can imagine.
Oh, wow.
It's during World War
Yes,
II.
yes,
It was so
yes.
good. So we do show a lot of movies like that that people may have never seen before.
Right. And
Yeah.
what a great discussion then afterwards,
Oh, yeah.
you know, really.
Yeah. So they're really just for fun, but we learn too.
Right, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, and if you want to find out what movies are coming out, to watch your weekly email.
Yes,
Okay.
it is in the printed one also.
Okay, is it too?
And it's on
Okay,
the weekly,
okay.
but I'm not, because of the licensing, I can't put it on the Facebook page.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
but you can always just give
Okay.
us a call too.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay,
And it's on our bulletin boards and things.
okay.
And we do about a month out.
You have so many fun things going there.
We have a lot. We'll keep you busy.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
something
good.
for everybody, we hope.
That's right.
And I always take suggestions. If someone wants to do something new, I'm more than willing to try it. Yeah.
And if you're just interested in just cast and what's all down there, and like,
Yeah.
if you're timid about coming, call Cara. She's fantastic.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yes.
And
yeah.
we'll always partner you up with someone who's been there a lot.
Oh, good. Okay.
You know, if you
okay.
want to tour
Yes.
the building or just feel uncomfortable coming by yourself
Yeah,
the first
right.
time, we'll meet, hook you up with somebody and we'll introduce you around.
Yeah.
And it's a group of friends. It's almost
Right.
like a family.
Exactly. Right.
And people come week after week and they get to know each other, and that's what makes it fun. The social
Right.
part is what really makes it fun.
Yeah. And then if you want to stay and eat with the you sure can, but it's not tied to you at all.
No.
You can do whatever you want. You can come play cards or do crafting and
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. I think just the documentaries and everything else, the speakers that you've got are just interesting.
The documentaries are fascinating.
Yeah.
We've been all over the world.
With like the Liebmans when they show slides
Yes.
or pictures of their travels.
Of their trips.
And different people too when they show travels.
Yeah.
I mean, what a great way just to sit back and enjoy.
Yeah, it's almost like you're there with them.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, sounds great. All right,
Okay.
good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right, we'll be right back. Now we have Patricia Brusvin here from Shell's Brewery, and as usual, there's a lot of stuff happening down at Shell's, which
There
is this is well, any time of the year it's busy down at Shell's. I can't just say that it's the summer tour season because you guys are always busy down there, so that's great.
Yes.
And if you're not a friend of theirs on Facebook, you have to because some of your videos are absolutely hilarious.
Yes, they're so good.
Yeah, they're good. They're good. Okay, so you've got some things coming up. Let's start on Thursday, August 6th.
Yeah, so Thursday, August 6th, we have a new beer release. It's called Zimf & Shell. So it's made by Team Neverless. And this is women brewers from around Minnesota come together and they make a beer. And so last year they did Kernzilla, which we're also debuting on the same day. It's now called Fest Beer. It's coming out in our sampler packs. So it's kind of a duo beer release of
So
sorts.
do you actually brew the beer then down there?
So the beer has already been brewed
Is
by
it?
the
Okay,
team.
okay.
Yep. So right now it's fermenting, it's doing its thing, getting extra love and things like that by Jordan, which is our female brewer. And then she'll put it in kegs for us, and then it'll come out on the 6th. And then we'll also have Great River Greening. Who kind of promotes the Kernza grain, which is a sustainable grain that helps with the brewing process and things
Okay,
like that. So
okay.
it'll be a fun day out
That
at
is-
the beer hall.
That does sound fun. So
Yes.
that's going to be from August 6th from 5 to 7.
Yes.
Okay. And then you've got yoga in the garden. How beautiful is that?
Yes, yeah, we just had yoga in the garden on Saturday, and it was just a beautiful day. So, as you know, the gardens are always just beautiful. It's very tranquil. 9 a.m. on the 8th, so come out. You can sign up right on our website.
Okay.
For that, and then afterwards, you get a drink token and have a beverage in the bar.
Oh, fantastic.
So, yeah.
Yes. Well, then you're really relaxed then.
I know, right? But it's a good way to wake your morning up and get the day started.
And just a perfect area down there to do
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Okay, then Bags and Brews sounds fun.
Yeah, so if you know of Vegan in the Streets, this is kind of the same thing. The teams are of 2. There are cash prizes with it, as well as some beer prizes and things like that. Beer tokens are included in the registration price, so you have to sign up for that. But it's a team type tournament, so it'll be kind of all day, right on the loading dock and kind of towards the Mansion Road and things like that.
Okay.
So
And that's Saturday, August 8th, so it gets signed
Yes.
up quick.
yes,
Very
for
quick.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
11 a.m. start time. Okay.
Yep, so we're starting early for some of
Yeah.
us, but it'll be fun.
It'll be good. Okay, that sounds really fun. Okay, challenges. Is that your first year of Bags and Brews up there, though?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
So you gotta check that out. That'll be fun. Okay, challenges of Survivor.
Yeah, so if you love Survivor, the TV show, obviously their anniversary this year, and so we wanted to put something together a little bit brewery style. So we have 4 challenges that will happen. One's endurance, one is mind busters, one's physical and skilled, and the other one is a unique challenge. So teams of 4 will sign up. Make sure you get yourself decked up so we know what you are, and there's prizes for team, and then there's the prizes at the end, and obviously at the end there'll be an ultimate survivor.
Wow.
Just like the TV show.
Okay, so it starts at 11. So how long will it go?
It should just go, an hour or two just to get through. Just through the challenges and things like that. So they're pretty quick challenges, but kind of just a little bit of fun. And if you always wanted to do the TV show, well, here's your chance.
What if you just want to be a spectator?
Yeah, come on out. Absolutely.
I mean, that sounds fun,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Cheer on the teams, right?
Exactly,
You have to have
right.
a favorite.
That's right. I think that sounds even more fun. But if you want to do a team of 4, sign up too, because that's Sunday, August 9th. You've got an early August is really, really busy for you guys. So sign up online, teams of 4, but that sounds fun. But I think it would be fun just to watch. This is going to be good.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a team uniform contest, and then of course the ultimate winning team gets beers and so forth.
Yes.
And then you've got your happy hour, which is every week, right?
Yes. Yep. So we'll have happy hour here for the next couple weeks. Otherwise, on Thursdays, we're open until 8 p.m. So come on in on Thursday nights. It's been an ask from the community to stay open a little bit later. And so
how late are you open on Thursdays then?
Until 8 o'clock.
Till 8 o'clock.
Yep.
Okay.
So we extended those hours, getting into the summer.
So
and
4
things
to
like
8
that.
on Thursdays is your happy hour.
Yep, so if you head out on the weekend, come in on Thursday night for a beverage and
Exactly.
maybe some pizza or a pretzel.
Right.
Play some games, have some good conversation. Sit out on the deck right now is
So pretty
just
back
so
there.
beautiful.
Yes.
So, yeah.
What about food trucks? When are they there?
So we have food trucks every Saturday and then sometimes on Sunday. So you can go right online. That kind of counters with what we have for beer garden music. So we have beer garden music on Saturdays from 5 to 7 and then on Sundays from 1 to 4:30.
Right.
So
And here Facebook is always good about like what food truck
Yes.
is going to be out there
Yep.
and what singer is going to be out there also.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also on our website, everything should be pretty well updated and things like that. But Facebook is definitely a great resource.
Right. It
Yeah.
really is. You do great in there. Okay, so you've got a lot of things coming. Anything coming for fall that we should be ready for? Any Oktoberfesting stuff? You're
Yeah.
working on some stuff. I can
We
see
are,
it.
of
I can see
course
the
we
glitter,
are, right? Actually, Oktoberfest will be debuting today. So it is currently on tap. So come on out if you want your some people like it early. Also, I've heard it's the elixir of the gods is what some people describe Oktoberfest as. So obviously great beer and things like that for us. Oktoberfest is the second Saturday of October for Shells. So you can pick up your tickets right on the website. It's $10 to get in. And then we'll have various bands and food trucks and things like that as we typically would.
Okay.
So but yes.
You can get your tickets now already for Oktoberfest.
Absolutely. Yep, you can get them
and
right
you might
online.
want to do that because,
Yes, you don't have to stand in line then. We have a separate line if you have a pre-sale of tickets, so you can get into the gates a little bit quicker and things like that.
Right.
But we'd love to have you out, especially, if it's your first year, you can dress up if you'd like, or you can just come as you are. It's just a fun event for everyone. So
first weekend of Oktoberfest is downtown and second
yes.
weekend is at Chell's.
Yes,
that
absolutely.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
That's it for right now.
You guys are doing great. It's always fun. It's always fun to see what those
Yes.
boys are up to up there.
I know.
All right, we'll be right back. We are back with Sarah Warmka of the Chamber of Commerce, and we are in the midst of a heavy tourist season, but it's just going to keep getting crazier until through October.
Well, it feels that way.
It always is, yeah.
It's always busy.
Okay, so next big thing we've got is coming right around the corner here.
Yes.
It's July 31st to August 1st, Spiking in the Street, which has become, you've already got on social media last night. I saw it talking about all the sand that's coming in. So how much sand is coming in again?
Well, it's between 1,300 and 1,600 tons of sand. Isn't that crazy?
It is.
Yeah, I think last year was 1,600. The year before it was 1,300. I think maybe there was more sand in the kids area, and that was
Okay.
the difference. I don't
Right,
know, but
right.
It's always an estimate,
But what a great coalition with the people that are bringing the sand in, the city,
It's
everybody.
amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
yes.
it
And
is.
and city 100% love the city and this happening. We cannot do it without the city, but I
Right.
want to make it clear that no taxpayer dollars are going into
Right.
this. It is Ground Zero is the contractor. They're the ones bringing in the sand.
Yeah.
And then we have sponsors that are helping pay for all the expenses. So
Yes.
it's amazing. Such a
It
great
is.
event.
So you're lining up. Are you full already with teams?
100%. We were full a long time ago,
Oh, that's
for sure.
fantastic.
We have at least 25 people on a waiting list right now,
Wow.
too. But yes, so we thought 88 teams after doing the brackets and
How
things.
many?
Well, now we have 92.
92 teams.
92 teams are competing. Isn't that fun?
Yes.
We are starting with the C bracket playoffs this year on Friday night from 6 to 9, so that's new. In the past, Friday night has, the wrestling tournament.
Yes.
That's coming back for the second year,
Okay.
so excited about
It is
that.
good, yes.
But then on that block, the 200 block south or north on Minnesota Street, that's going to be volleyball then on Friday night too.
Okay,
Love
okay.
that. So we'll get those games started Friday night, and then Saturday the first games will start at 7. The last games are scheduled to start at 8:40, which is
Okay.
in the past it's gone way too late. So we're having that Friday night really helps make
Okay.
that more
Close
manageable
out
on
a little bit.
Saturday.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, games all day long
It is.
on Saturday.
It's just fun to come down and watch. Yeah.
It's so fun.
Will you ever go to the next block? Like,
Right, that's why we're telling people to get on our wait list so that we know what demand
Right.
could be. And
Right.
how do we figure that out? Because
Exactly.
if we go another block, each
It's more
block
expense,
is
yeah.
many thousands of dollars,
Right.
right? And so if we go another block, then how do we make
Yeah.
up that? So it's a real
Yeah.
struggle on
Yeah.
how do maybe
and
we
people
can
are
go
having
another.
fun the way it is. So it's kind of like, okay.
Maybe we could start earlier on Friday, or maybe we could, possibly do some pool play off-site, like at Harmon or at
Okay,
Kegel. But then,
Yeah.
people want the experience of
Exactly.
downtown. And
That's right.
Anyway,
That's right.
so
You're having a good thing.
yes,
That's a good
for
thing.
sure. So please
Okay,
come on down.
Yes.
And I was going to say food trucks are there, and our local restaurants are there. They've got specials and things all weekend. Retailers are. So come on down, play in the sand, bring your own lawn
Right.
chairs, bring
Yes.
some sunscreen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Okay.
Okay, and then we've got the downtown car and bike rolling, which has been a blast all year long.
yeah,
like
for
every
sure.
month, especially the pictures that are online. Have
Yeah,
just been
it's so
crazy.
fun. Well, and I
Yes.
saw the July one. There was someone from what state? He's just
Yes,
traveling the country, going to car shows. I
Yeah.
love that. So they've been going really well. Those roll-ins every month. Yeah, August is August 8th coming up. So
Okay.
come downtown between 3:30 to 8.
And it's not
Look
like
at
you
the
have to
cars.
register or anything.
No,
You just
show up.
roll in. That's
Yeah,
it.
Yeah. The June one was really busy. July was a little hot.
Yeah.
So, down a little
Right.
bit. But again, just a really fun, free community event. Come on down. Again, free. Thanks to our sponsors. Can't do it
Walk
without 'em.
around downtown, shop,
Yeah.
eat, just
Hang out.
enjoy. That's
Yeah,
right.
connect with
And
neighbors.
farmers market, you've got a
Yeah.
farm to fun day. So, and the
Yeah.
farmers market has been moved and it's been going well this
It's
year
been
down
going
there.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
A
absolutely.
little bit bigger area and yeah.
Lots of space, good visibility, plenty of parking. There's a playground on site. So yes, Thursdays through August 27th, the Thursday
Okay.
markets go from 2:30 to 5:30, and then Saturday they're 9 to noon, and that's going to go through October
Right.
10th. So
Okay.
Saturdays continue longer, but August is our last month for the Thursday markets. But yeah, come on down to any of those markets, and then on August 22nd, yes, we're having a special Farm to Fun Day.
Okay.
And so that we do the once a month where we bring in extras. So we've got a bounce house going to be at the August one. Power of the Produce is going to be there too,
Okay.
so kids can get vouchers that they can spend at local vendors for fresh foods,
Oh,
which is
fun.
awesome.
Yes.
Love that. We have a magician. He's going to be putting on 2 shows, one at 9:30 and one at 11.
Okay.
How fun is that?
Yes.
There's going to be a caricaturist. There's going to be a face painter making faces. We'll be there from Mankato. So come on down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun. Sounds fun.
Super
Sounds
fun.
And then
Free
there's a hype social at Shell's also coming up
Yes.
too this
Yeah.
month.
Yep.
Okay.
Again, so our hype group, it's for anyone between the ages of 21 and 40 and that live or work in the New Ulm area. And so these socials are really low key, just
Yeah.
a casual chance, get together, network with some friends,
And it's
meet
nice
new
because
people.
even if you've always lived in town and you just want to meet some new people.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if you're new from New Ulm, what a great way to meet people. So 21 to 40 years old.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
every month you have something fun.
Correct. Yeah.
And it's very minimal charge.
Remembering the August one is on August 26th? August 26th from 5 to 7 at Shell's Brewery. We do ask for RSVPs so we can plan accordingly.
Right,
but
right.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you've got discount state fair tickets.
We do, so
That's
every
coming
year.
up. Can you believe it's state fair already? Oh, yes.
Yep, they're on sale now. We'll have them through August 26th. We
Okay.
cannot sell them after August 26th, but they're discounted. Yeah, so they're $17 this
Okay.
year. So you could say at the gate they're 20, I think,
Okay.
20 or 21 at the gate. So you're saving some money.
Right, so if you're going anyhow, just stop
Yeah.
down to the chamber and get some
Yeah,
tickets.
and we also have the coupon books too, the
Okay.
$5 coupon books, and then we have some ride passes as well.
Okay.
So it's just a good service for the community to be able to
Right.
offer this locally. People can get their tickets discounted.
Right. And then last but
Yes.
not least is that you were just named Retail Community of the Year by the Minnesota Retailers Association. So
So
this
exciting.
is fantastic.
So exciting, for sure. We nominated the community because of all of our amazing partnerships and collaboration that comes into retail, right? The EDA's got some low financing and loans, and the chamber with ribbon cut. There's just so much support. We've got Nubro, we've got the CVB
Coleman,
doing
yeah.
all of the things that really contribute to promoting the retail community. And the Chamber Dollar program, the fact that that's
Yeah.
keeping
Yeah.
money local too. That's surpassed $2.2 million in local funding in the Chamber Dollar program. So amazing. The Holiday Passport program. Anyway, so
Which is fun.
So
Yes.
they saw all of that. Dozens of submissions from around the state that they reviewed, and so they chose New Ulm. So we are so excited.
So will you receive an actual award then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're kind of spreading the word now because it's perfect timing with Crazy Days, which will be over by the time
Yeah.
this airs. But then there will be a big announcement in October,
Okay.
and that's when the statewide, when they'll
Okay,
put it
when
out
they'll
to the
actually-
state.
okay,
Yep. And then
perfect.
there'll be an awards banquet, and,
Okay.
and so we'll all go and get this award and all that.
Fantastic.
So
That's
very
great.
excited for that.
That's great. It's
Yeah.
kind of nice to, get an award. That's wonderful.
Yeah,
Yes.
They're coming to
Well, congratulations
film next
to
week,
Chamber.
so
Yes.
looking forward to it.
All right, perfect. Okay, well, as ever, if you need anything to do, check out the Chamber's website because they've got a great calendar of events there as well. So,
Absolutely, yeah.
all right, we'll be right back. We now have Tammy Clowder from Luca Books. I
Books.
always get that wrong.
Everybody does. It's not
I
just you.
know, exactly. I just go down to New Ulm Brew. That's it.
Yeah. Yep.
So, but you are the manager down there at 203 North Minnesota Street.
Mm-hmm.
And if you've never been in that store, you're missing it because you've got a little bit of absolutely every
There's
single
lots
thing.
of books.
Yes.
Lots of books, but there's a little bit of everything.
Everything. Yes. Yeah. And just
Markers,
even-
pens,
just
pencils, all kinds of
sometimes
stuff.
just walking in there in the community, just sitting there and having coffee or just
Absolutely.
talking about a book or whatever. It's just fun to just go down there and feel that excitement down
And the
there.
staff. The staff
Yes.
likes talking about books a lot.
Yes, exactly. That's right. Okay, so let's see. What do you want to talk about first? So let's first talk about what is Ulm Sweet Ulm.
So I would say Ulm Sweet Ulm's it's a community hub. It's a place where everybody likes to come just to be together, to talk about books, anything. Saturday mornings you'll find multiple different crowds of different kinds of people and really just different people just to come together, whether it's to play board games, to do a puzzle, to just talk, but just people to come together. We have ukulele classes in the fall. We have just different things going on from author events and just puzzle table games, things like that. Just a
Yes, the
community
puzzle
place to
table is
be.
always set up.
It is.
Yes.
It's always set up,
Always
and it's
set up.
always fun. The one right now that we have out is a little bit tougher. It's been there for a little bit,
Okay.
and it's been a tough one.
Okay, so if you're a puzzler, get there and help out a little
Yeah,
bit.
help out because it's a tough one. It's been there for a minute, and that's no
Yeah.
one. It hasn't seemed to get. It's not been finished yet, and it's been a difficult one.
All right, so let's get down there. Okay, so it's actually made of two. It's got the bookstore, but then it also
Yep.
has
New Brew Cafe.
Yep, the New Brew Cafe, which also if you're not a coffee drinker, I'm not a coffee drinker, but you've got great Lotus drinks. Also,
Yep, and we
so-
have smoothies.
Oh, yes,
we
that's
have
right.
smoothies, Lotus drinks. We have tea. People love the hot tea that we have there. We actually have quite a few people who come and drink that tea. I'm not a tea drinker, but it is
Yeah.
a really popular drink. We have chai also. So there's quite a few offerings at the coffee shop. And we get our food from Goudas Essen, so.
But the sweets are from
Medelia,
Yes,
from Sweet Indeed
they-
in Medelia, and
Good.
they're wonderful.
They are
They are
really
so good.
Yeah.
Right now, we just put out the jalapeno cheddar scones today, and those are my favorite scones, and I will definitely go back and get one of those today before I
No,
leave.
I had a Danish the other day and it was really good down there. It was really good. So,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so you've got the full service coffee shop. One of the other fun things you have is yoga classes.
We do. Kinsey from Healing Routines, she offers yoga through our store.
Mondays and Wednesdays, she has yoga. Her times change, but if you go on her website, she'll tell you where she's at, where she's located, which place, and you can sign up through her website. We even do once, I would call it quarterly, but it's sometimes more than quarterly. We have kids yoga through the store, and that's
neat.
really fun as well. And it's like a kids yoga with story time, a snack, and a craft. We pair it all together, and Kinsey runs that as well.
Okay, yeah, and she's a young
She's
mom, so
wonderful.
she knows what she's doing
She's
there.
wonderful,
Yeah.
and her yoga classes are packed, and they seem to come out of there having so much fun.
Oh, that's great. Okay, then you've got art gallery, and you've got Carol. Now is Carol Edwards.
No, right now is
Okay.
actually I'm not going to say this right. It's ARS, I believe.
Okay.
And they were just there for a few weeks. This past weekend they had their art reception.
Okay.
And it was just a couple of weeks, but Carol Edwards is coming in. She'll be setting up this coming week on Tuesday.
Okay.
And she'll be there for 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay.
Her reception is on July 30th, I believe. Yeah. Yep, July 30th.
Okay.
I put it here on my paper because I knew I would forget because there's so many dates going in my head. Yep, July 30th from 5:30 to 7. And that's when her reception will be, but she'll set up the week like a couple days prior, and her stuff will be all set up. She's got quite a few different mediums that she works with. She's really fun.
Yes.
She's so much fun, and she actually does like paint to order type things. So if you know you want something on barnwood, she will paint it for you.
Wow.
So you can actually.
She's a local person. which
She
is really
is,
cool, too.
yeah. It makes it a lot more fun.
Yeah, it is. It's good.
So yeah, so you can come to her reception, meet her, talk to her, see what she's kind of about. She's a ton of fun.
Yeah, yeah.
She's got so much energy.
And you guys are, speaking of energy, you guys are open 7 days a week.
We are, yeah.
Yes, that's a lot of energy there.
We have a lot of young people too that work there, and
Yeah.
that makes it keeps me
Right,
awake all the
right.
time.
So, and your events calendar is at almsweetalm.com/events.
Yes.
So anything, and your social media is also really
Yep.
always good. So
Yep.
you've got the upcoming events are the art exhibit with Carol Edwards.
Yes.
And that'll run through at least mid-August.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And then you have a member gathering, a fall sneak peek.
Yes, we're having a fall sneak peek. So that's we have a new membership program that we just launched about a couple months ago.
Okay.
And so what we're doing is every now and again we'll do a membership event. So if anybody who's a member will come to this event, and the first one we're going to do kind of like a book preview. So they'll get to see books that are coming out before the release dates.
Okay.
And then also a drink preview where they'll get to taste the next samplings of drinks that we're going
Okay.
to release. And then also they'll help us pick one of the drinks for the next
Okay.
release of drinks that we do
Right.
for the fall.
Right. Do you do different drinks every month or every
No, seasonally.
seasonal?
We do it
Perfect. Yes.
seasonally.
Yeah,
and so
that's
they'll
good.
help us pick one of our fall drinks also.
Okay, and that is Tuesday, August 11th?
Yes.
Yep, okay, from
Yeah.
6 to 8, members
Yeah,
only.
it's members only.
Yeah, so you have to check out the membership page.
Yeah.
And that's also at almsweetalm.com/memberships, okay?
Yeah.
And then you've got an author event with Christy Halverson.
Yes. So she approached us, actually the Grand approached us and asked if we would be interested in doing an event with her. She lived as a nomad for quite a while, and she traveled all over the country, in Canada as well. And when she was done, she wrote a book kind of about her adventures and what she did and how she went about this. And so we are having her come. It worked out, and it kind of came together really quickly, and it worked out. And so she'll be here. Where did I write hers?
August
Yeah,
20th?
August 20th from
Okay.
5:30 to 6:30. And her tickets will be $5, but then you can use that $5 that you've put into the ticket as a coupon to get her book that night or
Oh,
to use
cool.
on merchandise
Okay.
in the store the night
Okay.
of the event.
So it's basically free.
Basically,
You
it's
just pay
free. Just pay
to hold your
$5 to
spot.
hold your spot.
Yeah,
Yes,
perfect.
Because we want to make sure that we have enough seats for everybody.
Right.
But she sounds You can go on her website and kind of watch like a clip about what she did, why she chose to do it. When she started, she was a firefighter and a paramedic, and then she left her home, her job, like everything, and then just was a nomad.
Wow.
It's a really interesting story.
So Christy Halverson. So
Halverson.
Christy with a K and Halverson with an S-O-N. So yeah, so check that
yeah.
out. Okay, and then you have got normal things that you do all the time. Like one of them
Yes.
is the Relaxed Woman Book Club. which,
Yes.
wow. That
Yeah,
sounds
and
great.
that's led by Kinsey as well.
Okay.
And that's got a huge following. People love that book club. It's a huge following. And that meets every first Sunday of the month.
Because it's spread over a period of time. It's
It
not like you
is.
have 5 days to read a book.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. So they've been reading the Relaxed Women book. They've been kind of reading that forever. Like they started that one, they read some of it, then they decided to read another book, and then they went back to the Relaxed Women book. So she kind of has made that, it's kind of been fun. They've
Yeah.
kind of been jumping around, reading a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
That's great.
And,
That's great.
and she does a little, they do like a little meditation at the end and kind of like thoughtful thinking. And it's been she's had a really good showing for that.
Good. That's fantastic. Okay, and then the current book is Fierce Self-Compassion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's what they're reading right now?
I believe so,
Okay,
yes.
Okay, and that one, you get 10% off book club.
Yeah, any book club books any book clubs you guys have, we'll do 10% off.
Okay, okay. All right, and then Sunday, August 2nd, so that's when that is, Sunday, August
Yes.
2nd, from 1 to 2:30. It's generally the first Sunday of every month.
Yeah,
Okay,
yep.
sounds good. And then Once Upon a Time at
Luca
Luca
Books.
Books is children's story time reading.
Yes. Yep. So we do story time every second Wednesday of the month. And it's usually volunteer led. So we have a volunteer that will come in and lead story time at 10 o'clock in the morning. And we've got, kids, like a handful so far that come in. We just started it end of spring. We started
Okay.
this.
Oh, good.
So it's
Okay.
been
Okay. Yeah.
it's been well received so
Right.
far. It's a lot of fun. We've got some regulars that come in all the time that bring their
Okay, so
kids
that's
in.
Wednesdays at 10.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
second Wednesday of every month.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun. It's cute.
Yes. Do you need volunteers for that?
We do, yeah.
Okay.
So if people want to volunteer, we would love it. events.lucabooks@gmail.com. They can email me. We'll take more volunteers.
So if you're a good reader, yes. Can
Yep.
play the parts, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. Okay, then the Silent Book Club, which, wow, that sounds even better.
I know, and you can pick any book you want to read. You just bring your own book. And the way we've formatted it is when you come in, you sit at a table and you kind of everybody comes together and says, hey, we're here for Silent Book Club. And you can choose to introduce yourself. It's led by a staff member from the store. And then you go find somewhere to read. And then when it's done, you can either choose to keep reading, leave, or everybody can come together and you can talk about your books. So if you want to talk about your book, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, you don't have to. You
If
can
you're
just
loving
leave.
the book you're reading and you
Yeah.
want to share something.
Yeah,
But you can also
absolutely.
get a treat too.
You can absolutely buy more. You can buy coffee, treats,
That's
whatever
even
you
better.
want.
Yes, that sounds good.
Yeah.
And that one, let's see, that one is August 9th. It's always the second
Yep,
Sunday.
second Sunday of the month.
Okay,
Yep.
and that's from 1 to 2:30.
Yes.
And again, free, no registration
Yep.
required, just
Nope.
come. And then
You can register for any
Okay.
of these if you want.
Okay.
It's on our website. All of these will be on our website under the events area. You
Okay.
can register. You can also show up for the silent one. You can just show up. It's no registration needed. But you can register and let us know you're coming.
Sounds good. Okay, and then the other one, the last one that you've got that we're talking about is the Grief Book Club.
Yes. And that is run by somebody who's not affiliated with the store, Emily Hoffrogge.
Okay.
And she came to us with this and kind of ran with it, and it's gone wonderfully. They meet on Sunday as well, and I believe hers is either the third or fourth Sunday of the month. It kind of alternates depending, so that she can have everybody come.
Okay, third or fourth Sunday. Okay, and that's usually from 12 to 1:30 also.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
So the new book is there's another discussion. Yeah, that sounds.
And she alternates between fiction and nonfiction for her
okay,
grief book
okay.
clubs. So they kind of go, they alternate between a fiction and a nonfiction book.
Okay,
Which
great.
is nice, so that you
Yes.
don't have to, it's not, while it's grief you're talking about, I feel like it's nice to have something a little lighter than a nonfiction
exactly.
book every
right,
time.
Exactly. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, so and then save the date, William Kent Kruger.
So he actually emailed us on this one. He emailed me about a month ago and said he had so much fun last time he was here. Can we do it again? And he's like, I got a book coming out end of August, a new one. Can we do it again? And I was like, of course we can do that again.
Exactly.
I would love to have you come
Right.
back. That would be amazing.
So that's going to be Sunday, October 4th from 2 to 3. Where he's
Yes.
going to talk about his book. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
And we're super excited. And he chose Sunday, and that is Oktoberfest weekend.
Okay.
So it'll be interesting to see
Well, but yeah.
how many
it'll
people
be
come
good.
in October
It'll be good.
for
Sunday.
Oktoberfest. It's
Yeah,
a Sunday, so we'll see.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, so we're
All
really
right.
excited.
Well, okay, go down to Elm Sweet Elm. Make sure
Yeah.
that you grab a Danish or something
Absolutely.
delicious and a drink.
Yeah.
And put that puzzle together for them.
Yeah,
Okay?
fix that puzzle. It needs some help.
There's a lot going on down there, so that's great. It's
Yeah.
a great store. It's wonderful to have.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thanks, Tammy.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll be right back. We have one of my favorites. Amy Johnson is here because I love the Historical Center, like everything. You know
Yes.
that. So if you have never been to Brown County Historical Society, it's at 2 North Broadway. It's the most photographed building in New Ulm, correct?
I would say
Has to be.
probably. I always, every time I'm looking out the window, there's somebody who's seems
Yeah.
to be taking a picture of the building. And you just enjoy that. We put a lot of work into
Do you
it.
ever think when you're walking into your office every day how lucky you are that you're working in this cool old building?
Yeah, I think about
Yeah.
that a lot, actually.
And if you've never been to Amy's office, it's on the second floor, and she's got a really cool office to it. Yeah, it's just a neat old post office is what it is. But you guys are open, what days of the week? How can people come?
Yep, we're open Tuesdays through Fridays from 10 to 4 and Saturdays from 10 to 3. So we're closed on Sundays and we're closed on Mondays.
Yes, that's good.
Yep.
Okay, and cost is $7 for adults,
Yes.
$5 for seniors.
Yes.
And $4 for 5 to 18-year-olds, and 4 is free.
Yep,
But
400.
my thought is, why don't you just become a member?
I
Because
love
then you
that.
get in free.
I love that thought.
Exactly. And that's only $40 for individuals and $60 for households, because
Yep.
you've always got something going on there.
Yep.
And changing exhibits, so you might as well just get a membership.
Yep.
There you go.
And that also gives you a free admission to the Kiesling House as well.
There you go.
But
Right.
yeah, so it's annual. So if you sign up in October, you got it till next October, and
That's another nice thing.
Yeah.
It's not just end of January, it's calendar.
so you
Yeah.
don't need to wait.
Yes.
You can do it today.
Okay, so you've got the Dakota War commemoration has been coming up. So
Yeah.
way back in 2012, I was actually on that committee when we celebrated that.
Oh,
big
yeah, that was huge.
That big anniversary of it.
Yeah.
So, and every year since, you've had some new speakers, something
Yep.
new that has come out of it. And this year you've got Battle of Wood Lake.
Yeah.
Okay,
So we're taking us a little. We're outside of Brown County
Yeah.
again. Just kind of this is one of the final battles of the U.S. Dakota War, per se, of
Yeah.
this episode of it. And so Wood Lake, we're going to learn a little bit about that. So we're going to have Denny Dames come down and talk to us about that. So this is free. Again, it's noon to 1 on Thursday the 20th.
Okay.
It's free, but we do ask for reservations.
and it's
'cause
gonna be in the annex, right?
we'll be in the annex.
Okay.
Capacity in the annex. So
And
come
then-
on down for that.
So that's Wednesday, and then Thursday the 20th, you start with walking tours.
Yes.
Okay,
So that one's Thursday. Yep. Walking tour is on Thursday as well. Or Wednesday's the Battle of Wood Lake.
Okay.
Then Thursday is the walking tour.
okay,
10:30 to 11. And that's going to be of New Ulm's U.S. Dakota War sites. So it's pretty kind of downtown
And who's
Minnesota
doing
Street.
those?
I'm not sure who's
Okay.
doing that. Either Christina, our programs person, maybe Terry.
okay, both
Who
fantastic.
knows? Fantastic.
And either one, you're gonna learn something new.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Terry's always changing his no matter what anyhow, so
Yeah.
he's always adding more, so yes.
So yeah, I don't know if the Terry's doing. I'm not committing Terry to anything
Okay,
at
we
this
won't
point.
come in. And Christina's great also, so,
Yep.
okay, and that is, the tour is $7.
Yep.
And they have to register for that ahead of time or not? Or
No,
the
they
day
can
of?
just show up.
Just show up,
Yep,
okay?
just show up.
Okay, so Thursday the 20th, 10:30 to 11:30, so it'll be
Yep.
kind of cool that morning.
Yeah, we're
too,
trying
so
to do it in the morning, so it's
Yeah.
not going to be so hot.
Right.
Yep.
And then you've got a presenter that day in the annex too?
Yeah, so you can come on that Thursday morning on the 20th, and you can do the walking tour, and then stay and just join us for another presentation at noon in the annex. Again, that's free. We do
Okay.
ask for reservations again, and that's going to be Attack Shatek by Dr. Paul Carpenter and Kenneth Duda. So
Okay,
they're going to be
okay.
here to talk to us about what happened at Lake Shatek,
Okay,
which
okay,
is another very interesting
it is,
story. I
yes.
don't know how they're going to fit that into an hour, but
Right, exactly.
they're going to do it.
Yeah,
So that's that Thursday.
Okay.
Then Saturday, we'll do another walking tour at 10:30 to 11:30. Again, that's the U.S. Dakota War sites of downtown New Ulm.
and again, we won't commit Terry.
We're not committing Terry. $7 again. And then the battery will be at the
Oh,
as a
Kiesling House?
traditional-
Oh,
yeah,
neat.
Kiesling
Yes.
House. And then, so we've decided this year that for the Kiesling House is open on Fridays and Saturdays from 11 to 3. And we just decided this year during the commemoration that we're gonna have the Kiesling House open for free.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
come on down.
So if you haven't been to the Kiesling House, which they've got a great display inside,
Yep.
really, really great.
And a good movie. The Kiesling House is one of the few sites like that actually did survive the U.S. Dakota War, so it just seemed apropos to have it open to the public for free during the commemoration.
That whole
So,
week.
Just well, it's only
Oh,
open on
Fridays,
Fridays and
yeah,
Saturdays.
yeah, that's right,
So
for
come
that
on
week,
down
okay.
on Saturday and see the Battery, chat with them, and
Okay.
go see the Kiesling House for free. So that's
Right.
that.
Okay.
And then on Sunday we will do the cemetery tour.
Yes.
As annually we do. So that is from 2 to 3. Just meet at the maintenance building out at the cemetery, and that is also free. So come join us and learn some things. And
Yeah, and that also is so interesting there.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah. Okay, and Junior Pioneers is helping you with this one.
this is
That's great.
yes,
Which
this
they
is-
usually do every year.
Yes.
Yes.
And this is an amazing partnership that we do have. So thank you to the Junior Pioneers of New Almond vicinity for sponsoring
Right.
this year. So we appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay, and then exhibits. Okay, so
Okay.
Becoming Brown County, which is on the main floor,
Ah,
which is
yeah.
fantastic. Yes.
Right.
And that's been there for a while, so if you haven't seen that, you have to see it.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is.
That's
Yeah.
permanent.
Yeah.
So
Okay, and then you've got the new one, which is near and dear to your heart.
this
The Hanska one.
The Hanska one. Well, this is August now. So
Yeah.
August 7th, we will be opening a new one on just the 125th anniversary of Hanska. So yeah, Hanska has got some interesting things going on. They recently formed the Hanska Historical Society, which
Yes.
we're very excited for them for that. And they have some commemoration of, or
Events.
some anniversary events coming up
Yes,
as
in
well.
August also, yes.
Also, yeah, during the during the U.S. Dakota War commemoration.
Yes,
So
they've got the parade and everything, so they've got a lot of stuff going on there
There's going to
too.
be like a 5K walk. There's going to be an all-class reunion.
Yes.
Lots of stuff. So check out what's going on for Hanska for the
Yeah.
125th anniversary.
Amy's roots are in Hanska, so I knew it was gonna be
Well,
near and dear to her
There's
heart, yes.
125 years. So what our curator, Logan, is like working on the exhibit right now, and he really definitely, kind of like various phases of Hanska, what happened in Hanska, and he wants to do a little bit on the 1998 tornado.
Oh,
And he's like, I'm like, well, my aunt and uncle, like, they lost their home
right,
in the
right.
tornado. So I called her yesterday. I'm like, do you have any like artifacts of things that you saved from when the house?
Yes.
And she was telling me that she has like a blanket Afghan that was on the couch in their living room, and after the tornado hit, they weren't home. I don't believe when that
No, they
happened.
weren't, right.
And then, but they found it in a knot on top of their mailbox.
Oh, my.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, can we borrow
Yeah.
that and bring it in for
Right.
the exhibit?
Right.
So she's gonna kind of think of, she said she's got a picture of a piece of straw that was like embedded into a tree.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can get a couple of those items to
Right.
put on for, I don't know, just
Yeah,
crazy
there's
times.
a lot of stuff that happened.
Lots
in
of
Hanska.
stuff.
That's really, and then good for them to, spear this commemoration, and that's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
What a great thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then you've got, of course, the third floor.
Yep.
Any changes up there lately for Never
Nope,
Shall I Forget?
third
Okay.
floor is pretty permanent, but we
Yeah.
still we'll have, in May, we put in the Bianchi, Beyond the Call of Duty on the
Oh,
second
that's-
floor.
okay. Oh,
So that's
yes,
there. We're
that's
gonna
right.
keep that. And then we also have the Fertile Ground Wandagog's Turner Roots exhibit on the second floor as well. So that is
There's
a
a lot
really
of stuff on the
interesting.
second floor right now, yeah.
You can like kind of, we think about Wanda as like the millions of cats lady
Yeah.
and her childhood home here, but she was really ahead of her time, and this exhibit was put in by Alexander Roth, and just
Yeah.
great. It's great. You can really, I've heard a lot of comments from people being like, I didn't know that she was such a pioneer, you
Yeah,
know? So
it is. I went to see that, and that's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a great job. Okay, and then another great thing, popcorn wagon.
Popcorn wagon, it's happening. Let's see, so, we always try to pair it up with something that's coming up
Yeah.
or what's happening. So in August, we'll have it out August 1st for Spiking in the Street.
And that's one of your biggest fundraisers, so
That
please
is.
support the popcorn wagon. And it's so
Yes.
simple now. You can see when it's parked out there,
Yep.
so you can
Just kind of cruise.
veer right on in there and get some popcorn. And it's so good.
So that's open from 10 to 5. Volunteer run. So thanks to Yvonne and Lee
Yeah.
for like all their work on that, and to all the volunteers that make that happen.
And the
it's been-
sponsors for the butter and
Yes,
everything.
all
yes.
this, yeah, we've got
Yeah.
lots of great partners for that. So it's really
It's a good
it's a
fundraiser.
community event.
It
you know,
is.
it really is. Like lots of sense of nostalgia, and
Yes.
people love the popcorn wagon.
is.
The popcorn's pretty good too.
It is very good. It is very good. Okay, the Heritage Shores Camp, that was
Yes.
fun. And that's been on your social media a lot lately. So
Yeah.
it's been, yeah.
I've had some parents be like, maybe I'm not going to tell my kid that it's called chores,
Chores, yeah.
but I'm like, tell them it's heritage chores. It's
Right,
different. Like
right.
they're gonna probably make some butter. They might create
Wash
their
some
own
clothes.
paints out of like, dyes and
Okay.
stuff like that. They're probably gonna do some laundry out in the front yard, and then hang the laundry, which is fun. And
And this is all at Kiesling House,
This is
right?
at Kiesling House. Maybe like do some sewing.
Oh, neat. So
Yeah.
this is all, and so you have to register for that though?
Yes, we
Okay.
register for the chores camp.
Okay, and that's 9 to 1:30. So did they bring their own lunch then too?
Yeah.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Yep, so 9 to 1:30 at the Kiesling House.
Okay.
And that is August 13th from 9 to 1:30. And I believe it's $25 or $30.
Okay,
So
okay.
come down, have fun. Last year we had to add a second day because it was so
Well received, yeah.
well received.
That's
So
good.
yeah.
Okay, so I did touch a little bit about just becoming a member, but there's also some other things other than getting in for free
Yeah.
that you get discounts on too.
Yep, discount in the museum store, 10%, advance notice of events, free admission to the museum, and the research library, of course. So if you're
Mm-hmm.
kind of looking into your genealogy, Kiesling House, a quarterly newsletter, and so forth.
And there's you have a lot of books down at your store, but then there's a lot
Yeah.
of fun old toys and stuff
Yeah,
that kids
there's
just
some
love.
unique
Yeah.
things in
There
there.
is some,
Right now
yes.
we've got some like cat earrings for the Wanda Gog exhibit that were made by a local artisan, so that's kind of fun. Well, what we didn't mention and I didn't tell you about is like, of course, it's gonna be August. It's August, so we'll be at the fair. The fair. Oh,
Love the fair. Love it. Yes.
I love the fair
I
for
do
like
too.
5 minutes, and by Sunday I'm like, oh, I'm so glad today is the gladiola sale. It's the only thing that is making me come down here.
No, it's the chocolate shakes with the milk producers that makes me, oh yeah, I love the fair. I really do, yeah.
Well, so the fair then, we take care of the one-room schoolhouse and have it open for the public to come in. So come on in, visit us at the one-room schoolhouse. We'll be there pretty much, I think it's every day. Wednesday. I think we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and we'll close it down on Sunday.
Right,
so.
right. But if you need volunteers, and I volunteered at the old school, and I love it. But if you want to volunteer at like the front desk or
Oh, yes.
anything,
Yep.
you're always looking for volunteers.
We're
I'm sure,
always looking
right?
for volunteers. I mean, you can sit at the Kiesling House and enjoy
Yeah.
that, take that in. You can sit at the front desk, take that in. If you want to be one of the tour guides in case
Yes.
Terry can't make it,
That's right. But no pressure, Terry.
you can do downtown walking tours. We do, a lot of we're having some family reunions come in right now too. So we do have,
Oh, okay.
sometimes we have guided tours within the museum itself.
neat.
So
Okay.
on the third floor, first floor, second floor.
Yeah.
So there's always that. Yeah, there's also, you have a dream, I can make it happen. As far as volunteers are
Exactly.
concerned, so.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job there. So, and also popcorn wagon, book sale, tour guides,
Yes.
meet and greets. Yeah, there's lots
Yeah.
of fun things.
Popcorn wagon, yeah, book sale, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, I just want to say a shout out to all of our volunteers. There's only 5 of us, 6 of us that work at the museum, and to do all of these
Yes.
things, it would not be possible at all without our volunteers. So thank you to them, and then also thank you again to the members. I couldn't do it without you either. We appreciate you, and then the public, come on down, visit us. We're there for you. We're your county museum, so.
How lucky that we have you guys there. So
Yeah.
it's fantastic. All right, well, have a good August. See you at the fair.
We'll see you at the fair.
We'll be right back. Hi, we're back with Chloe Dixon from the Newell Public Library, and we were just catching up a little bit on, there's a lot of things happening. Of course, one more month before school starts, so you're packing in a lot of different things. But, so the library is right on Broadway. One can't miss it. We're
Correct.
right in the middle, most center of town that you can get.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think
it's-
so.
Yes, so just some things, you've got some special events coming up in August, but what's some of the things that you can check check out? Let's just talk about that a little bit.
Okay.
Some of the things that, like life jackets, you can even check out here?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So, I mean, I don't know, is timing running out for this? I am not from here, and so I don't know when life jacket season ends, but we do still have life jackets.
Okay.
You can get 6 per family, so you don't have to choose which
Okay.
child is your favorite. You know, you all can get life jackets.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Anything else? Like, what else is in there that would be fun for summer in that?
Oh,
in that
so we have a
checkout book?
library of things. So you can check out sports equipment. We have 2 badminton kits. We have pickleball, that is popular. Frisbee golf. If you want to stay indoors, we have more STEM activities.
Okay.
So toys, electronic toys that can help teach you how to code. For parents who are saying, we want the AC and we want to, get some knowledge going in.
Right.
It's time to transition into the
Yes,
school
exactly.
mindset. So we have those opportunities. So yeah, lots of things. We have a board game collection too. So you can do family game nights.
I just think that is just so terrific that we've got things that you can actually check out here. You know,
Yeah.
it's great. It is.
Yeah, it is.
Right. And then one of the things that most people don't, it's something new and unique. It's the "Did you know that" section.
Yes.
For at the library. So
Yes.
yes, that's kind of fun too.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And then you can also scan in old photos and save them digitally.
Yes, yes. So that's our memory lab.
Okay.
So that is open to the public. You don't need a library card for that. And you get 1 training appointment. That's
Okay.
with me, so we have
Okay.
to schedule that. That's when you say, I want to take these old VHSs and put them on a digital file, or I have these old records and I want to save them to my phone to listen to it.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So, we figure out what you need, and then I train you on that specific form of equipment. And then you are free to come back and do that project. So it's a do-it-yourself memory lab.
Okay.
So there's learning involved. We're not doing it for you, but that just widens your doors even
But
more.
then it's free.
all free.
Yeah.
Yeah, all free.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
Yeah.
And then also, you can take cassette tape to digital, CD to digital.
Yes.
I didn't realize that you could do it vinyl to digital also, so that's
Yeah.
great. Okay, then some of the groups that you've got meeting are
Yes.
great. So the needleworking group.
Yeah, they're so fun.
Oh.
So I'm relatively new, and so I just introduced myself to them a couple of weeks ago, and they are so fun. We have knitters, crocheters, felters, lots of quilters.
So they just bring their whatever they're working on
Yeah.
Wednesdays from 9:30 to 12:30.
Correct.
So it's not a class. You have to be 16 years old or older.
Yep.
And then you just sit around and kind of have that camaraderie while you're working on something together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's neat.
Yeah.
Okay, then you've got Magic the Gathering.
Yes. So this is our, what is it even called? I don't like calling it a card game because your brain sometimes goes to a deck of cards. It's a trading card game. So we have a group that comes every Saturday from noon, not every Saturday, the first Saturday of the month.
Okay.
Noon to 4, the first Saturday. So this month is really fun because it's August 1st. So it's the first Saturday, first day of August, and you can learn to play. So this is open to everyone. If you're under 16, they just ask that you bring your parent with you.
Okay.
But we have all ages participating. This game is really popular, and sometimes it is prohibitive because there's a learning curve to it, and you have to get your own sets of cards. But this group is making sure that this is ready to go for everyone. So if you don't have cards, you're curious about it, come to Magic the Gathering because
Okay.
they'll show you the
They'll
ropes.
tell you how.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they'll
Oh,
have
that's neat.
cards that you can use for that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the Knippling group.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a group that you can come and practice, and that's every Tuesday afternoon from 1 to 3. So
Yes.
if you don't know how to knipple, you can watch, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So you can watch, observe. There's not hands-on instruction. It's just a very delicate, intricate.
Beautiful.
But yeah, it's gorgeous.
If you've never seen that, it really is neat to watch. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's getting to see the behind the scenes, With sewing, you kind of know, okay, you put the needle in and the thread follows.
Yeah.
But with knibbling, you toss
with those-
bobbins,
yes.
and it's really cool.
Yeah, it really is. Okay, and then you've got the chess club.
Yes.
And that is every day, also every
No.
Tuesday evening. Every Tuesday evening.
Yep.
Okay.
Every Tuesday evening, 6 to 7:45. All ages, all levels.
Okay.
So we have, people who've been playing for years, people who've been playing for months.
Yep.
And you get to play and just bond. This intergenerational thing, I feel like society is missing it.
Yes.
And so it's really cool to have this
That's
at the
neat.
library every week, So, just keep it on your radar.
Yeah.
Tuesday night, easy.
That's perfect. And then New Ulm Film Society. You're
Yes.
watching a good one, this West Side Story.
Yeah. So the New Ulm Film Society, they meet, which one is it?
Tuesday, August 11th.
They do, yes. It's the second Tuesday of every month.
Second, okay, it's always the
Yes.
second Tuesday. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And so August 11th, they're doing West Side Story. They've been going through the decades of movie musicals. So
Oh, it's all musicals. Okay.
yes.
Okay.
So this one is a classic. I was just talking to Clay, who helps lead it. This is one of the most iconic American films. So if you haven't seen it, or if you have seen it, you're probably overdue for seeing it again.
Exactly. And that's going to be at 6 p.m. Is that down here in the basement of the library?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So great projector, great sound system. It's like a mini theater.
Right. Do you have to register for that or just come?
No, just
come?
show up.
Okay.
We'd
all right,
love to
sounds
have you.
good. And then let's see, what else do you have going on? You've got some other
Yeah.
book clubs. Yes.
Yeah, so we always have book clubs. So the easiest way to break it down is on the first Monday of the month, we have the Litwit book club. They typically do literary fiction books. So August 3rd, so they'll meet. So depending on when this comes out, they might have just met or so. And they will be reading The Foxwife by Yanzi Shu. So that's the first Monday. So if you missed it, it's going to be the first Monday in September.
Okay.
The second Monday of every month is poetry group. And that's a really cool group where you just bring 2 to 3 poems to share. They're not telling you what to read. You can bring what your heart desires. You can even write your own poems and bring that and share it with the group. So it's just a lovely, lovely time of sharing unique works. So that is the second Monday of every month, and that is also at 6:30.
Okay.
And then all of these, you don't have to register, you just show up.
Okay. Okay.
Then we have on the Tuesday, August 18th, the third Tuesday of the month, at 12 p.m., it's going to be the history book group. So they discuss history books, so mostly nonfiction, but they range from narrative nonfiction, so really gripping, to more intricate and scholarly works that really break down different historical matters. So August 18th, they'll be talking Wide, Wide Sea by Hampton Sides. And the last Monday of every month at 6:30 is the mystery book group. They'll be discussing The Marlowe Murder Club by Robert Thorogood. And that is like everything else, just show up. All of the book groups encourage you to read the books before you come.
And you have the books here for them to read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just come to the desk. We have the books for checkout, and you'll be all set.
That sounds great. There's something for everybody. There really is.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And then this month, we'll be finishing up summer reading. So the first week of August 3rd to 8th, make sure you turn in your reading logs if you participated in the summer reading challenge. And then youth services is going dark. They're pausing for August, and they'll be back in September with regular programming.
Right. So they'll have a couple weeks off. But
Yes.
yes, so turn your sheets in. I know my grandkids have been
Yeah.
here. So yeah. Okay,
Yeah, get your prizes.
That's right. Get your
it's
prizes.
really fun.
It is fun. Yeah.
And then lastly, we're having an author talk on August 27th. That'll be at 6 p.m. here in the meeting room, here in the library. And that's going to be Adrian Lee. And this is a partnership with the Cast Senior Center. So he'll be coming, Adrian Lee. He wrote Ghosts of the U.S. Dakota War. So he is a paranormal historian. So you get some of the paranormal, some of the history, and it's just a fascinating
It's
talk.
going to be very interesting. Yes, we talked to Kara about it from Cast 2, and it sounds very interesting.
Yeah, and there'll be a Q&A too, so I'm
Oh,
already
okay.
like, I have questions.
So it'll
Yeah.
be good. Yeah,
It'll be
something
good.
completely. I mean, just try it because it's something completely different.
Yeah, exactly.
To listen to. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, as usual, there's always things going on, and then you'll be closed for Labor Day, and before you know it, then we'll be back up, and school will be in session.
Correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I know.
And
It's
then all the
going
other
by.
normal programming will start in again. So
Yes, exactly. Yeah, so we always have something going on.
Exactly. You
Yes.
really do. You
Yeah.
really do. All right. Well, thank you.
Thank
All right,
you.
We'll be right back.
Okay.
We have Amber Backus here with us with community education. And first of all, where is your office located? If
So
anyone
I-
wants to get a hold of you.
Yes, I'm in the Washington Learning Center. So we're 910 14th Street North, the school building that's over next to the fairgrounds there.
Okay.
Summer hours are a little different. We're only there Monday through Thursday.
Okay.
But regular school hours will start again in August, and then I will be there Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 2:30 p.m.
Okay. So you started in August already, normal school
In
hours.
August, normal school hours.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, okay.
Yes,
Boy.
I know.
Yes. But you know what? When I look and see everything that you've got in August, I can see why you need to be there every day. So
We're busy.
So first of all, how can they reach you in case they want to sign up for anything or have a question or something too?
Sure. All of our registration is online. We have a new registration program. It's ARUX. So we're newalm.arux.app. So
Okay.
newalm.arux.app. You can also reach me by phone. I'm 507-233-8307. Or you can stop in anytime you want. Come on in and visit me in the office and register in person.
Or if you've got class ideas or something too.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
you're always
If
open
you
to
have
that.
any class ideas, please let me know. I'm always looking for new ideas.
Exactly. Right.
Yep.
Right.
We're never too busy.
Right. Oh, well, I don't know. This month. Oh. Okay. So tell us about the classes that you've got lined up for August.
Sure. So the first thing that we're going to start with is our creativity camp at the Grand. That one is for ages kindergarten through third grade for the first session, and then fourth grade through eighth grade for the second session. They have lots of different activities that they do all day long, and that one is just about full. So
Okay,
if you
so
want to get
call
in on
quick.
that, there's two seats in one and 3 in the other, I think.
Okay. Great.
Yeah. So then we also have adults and business owners. We have things that we offer during the lunch hour for you. We would have these all are going to be virtual classes online, $5 per person to register for that. You take them all right on Zoom. So we have Canva Creative Projects. We have Fast Track to Social Media Marketing for Business. We have Canva for Business. We have YouTube Channel Starter Kit. And we have How to Venmo Safely. So looking to learn
Okay.
a little extra during your lunch hour, that's where you're going to want to go.
So it's a 1 hour class. through
1 hour
Zoom.
class.
Okay.
Through Zoom.
Okay.
Always noon to 1.
All right. And and you just always go to AROX to sign
Yes.
up. Okay.
Yep. And those will be open all the way up until the class starts for
Okay.
all of those.
Okay. So you don't have to really yeah.
If you
Okay.
find the time,
Yes.
go ahead and join.
Yeah. Boy,
Yep.
and I tell you especially with Canva, it's just like kind of that's kind of the thing. So
It
it's
is.
good ideas.
Yes.
Good ideas.
Yep. If you're looking to get creative, we have some hands-on classes. These classes are all going to be held at the Washington Learning Center.
Okay.
We have butterfly and hot air balloon, faux stained glass.
Okay.
Sun catchers. That's going to be where you're given a mold. You put the stained glass in, all different colors, anything you want, and the epoxy over the top.
Okay. Oh, that
So
sounds
that's
fun.
a lot of fun.
Okay.
Those ones are $42 per person. Everybody does do both projects.
Okay. Okay.
We also have the painted Bristol doormat. This is the first time that we've had this, so I'm hoping it goes well. I'm not entirely sure the process, so I'm waiting to see.
Mm-hmm.
But it's being held by Mosaic Filled Life, who does all of our stained glass sun catchers as well. She is great, super creative, and I know it's going to be awesome.
So it's like one of the brown or
It'll be
beige bristle.
ball-themed bristle
And then
mat.
they're going to be painting on that.
They're going to be painting
cool.
right on
Okay,
it. Yep.
okay.
Yep. So that one is $35 per person and will be held August 19th. Caroline Porter is back with watercolors. So she took a little hiatus, had a baby, looking adorable, and she is ready to be back to teaching.
Okay.
So this will be our first watercolor class with
Okay.
her after she left us last spring. So we're having the Boca, I hope I'm saying that right, Botanicals watercolor. It's fabulous leaf. Looks like greens and golds, and it looks beautiful.
Okay.
And she does a great job. So
Okay.
that's going to be August 20th. $37 per person to register for that. And then we have a cookie class for kids. So if you're looking for something for the kids to do, we have Smart Cookies, back to school cookie decorating. That's going to be with Sammy Sweets. She does a fabulous job. I took one of her classes a couple months ago here, and I was amazed.
Yes, they're beautiful.
I couldn't believe my cookies were beautiful. I couldn't believe it.
So the first 3 classes, the painting and the faux sun catchers, are those for adults?
They are adults, but they do take, some of them are like 10 plus
Okay,
with an adult.
Okay,
Yep,
okay.
yep.
All right, sounds good.
So kids are always welcome with an adult.
Right.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
sounds good. All right.
Yeah.
And then you've got some other powerful techniques to embrace positive thinking.
I do. So this is going to be for either middle schoolers or high schoolers. It is 1 week long, so Monday through Friday, and $125 per person. Then we offer a senior transition class on Monday, August 17th. This is going to be anybody who is looking to make the transition and just needs to learn how to navigate it, the steps to take, the process, the different things to think about.
Are these in person then?
Yes,
classes?
these are
Okay,
in person
okay.
at Washington Learning Center.
Okay.
Then I have some trips coming up.
Oh, good. Okay.
We have the Minnesota State Fair bus
It's
coming
always
up.
a big one. Yes.
It is always a big one, and unfortunately, we are already full.
You're already full. Oh my goodness, that's
We are.
fantastic.
Yes,
That's
it is
good.
fantastic. I encourage you to put your name on the waiting list. Just this morning, I was able to get 2 very sweet ladies off of my waiting list
Okay.
and onto the bus.
So just
Please
call
put
in.
your name.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Never know.
Yep. Register online, put you right on the waiting list. Please do try. That one is just the bus, so it's $33 for the bus. We do go on senior day, but the ticket is purchased separately.
Okay.
Yep, and we're there. Bus leaves here at 6:30 a.m. and we don't leave the fair until 4 p.m. So it's a long day.
Yeah.
And then
You
we're
don't have to worry
going.
about parking or anything. So if you
No.
can get on that bus, that's great.
Yes, and last year our bus was right next to the door, right next
Oh.
to the gate. It was amazing. Was.
Great.
And then he keeps that air conditioned bus running all day. So if you need a break, anything like that, he's always on there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And then we also are going to see Annie at Chanhassen. I'm really excited
fun.
about this one.
Okay.
I love Annie.
I do too. Yes. Yes.
So this one is Wednesday, October 28th. We are starting to fill.
Okay.
Please register soon so that we can make sure the trip does go. We do need to know at least 1 month in advance to purchase those tickets. So that's
Okay.
why we ask that people register so early. This one includes transportation, the charter bus, dinner, and the show for $120 per
Okay.
person.
Perfect. And what
So
a great
great
show.
deal.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
And then if you're not busy enough, the fall community education brochure comes out.
It does. We are going to be online Friday, August 7th. Registration will start that very next Monday, August 10th.
Okay. So do you actually get a paper brochure anymore in the mail?
We do not send
Right.
it. No.
Right. So you got to be watching.
Yes. Watch
Online.
online,
Yes.
watch Facebook. I'm trying to learn how to use Instagram.
Yeah, I'm not good at that one either. Yeah. Yeah. But just watch for that because that'll be coming.
Yes.
Will be available August 7th.
Yes,
So-
and if you prefer a paper copy, give me a call. I'll mail you one.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Okay.
Stop in and grab one. Either way.
Yeah, because there's always things happening that
Yes.
are always fun that you're gonna have
Yes.
coming up. So.
Yep. There
all
are.
right. Anything else coming? I think you're busy enough this month.
We are busy this month, yes.
That's right,
Just waiting
that's
for school to start again, so.
That's right. All right.
Yep.
Sounds good, Amber. All right.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Welcome. We have Jonna Lickman now from New Ulm Area Foundation, which is a fantastic group that we're going to talk about. What do you do? What is New Ulm Area Foundation?
So, New Ulm Area Foundation is a community nonprofit located here in New Ulm. The IRS says a community foundation has to service a very specific area. So our foundation is defined as servicing the same boundaries as ISD 88. And our goal in life is to provide a way for people to give back to the community that they've grown and raised a family and been successful. So this is a way to give back. Our foundation was started in 1987 by a local attorney and businessman, Henry Thompson, and he gathered a group of his friends and said, we ought to find a way that we can set an example and contribute some funds collectively and then allow that to help the rest of the community prosper. And since 1987, the foundation has grown very well, and we've granted out a few $1 million to the local community to very worthy, deserving projects.
So who does Noel Mary Foundation grant to? Like, what are some of the places that they grant to?
Right. So we grant to nonprofits. So that includes organizations that have a 501c3 registration with the IRS. It also includes schools and government entities. And sometimes there's other nonprofits that don't have a 501c3. They can work with a 501c3 organization as their fiscal host. And we can work with them on the procedure to make that happen. And sometimes they can apply and be granted that way if they don't have a 501c3.
Okay, and what is if you want to apply for a grant, what is the process to be able to do that?
So I'm glad you asked a very timely question.
Exactly.
Yes. So we accept grant applications twice a year, and our window for fall applications just opened this week. So it's open right now, and it lasts through August 15th. That's the deadline for fall applications. We also accept applications in the springtime, so that's expired for 2026. So for 2027, or for the fall of 2026, people can go to our website, which is newareafoundation.org, and they will see a tab along the top that says Apply for a Grant. And on there, we have listed our guidelines, as well as a listing of all the fields that are in the application. And then there's a button right next to that where people can click on that, and that's our online application.
To make it pretty easy.
Yes, we try to. And we always tell people in organizations that if they have questions, please give us a call or send us an email, and we're glad to try to help with that. Our goal is to try to give out grants to the best applications, not to try to hold it back.
Right.
Yes.
So what are some of the examples of grants that you've given out?
Yes. So some of the larger grants that we've granted just over the past few years have been to organizations like the Friends of the German Park for the big upgrade in the amphitheater, including the sunshade and the amphitheater seating. We have worked with the Mickelson Foundation to grant for the mural that was painted on the side of the Nuvera office building on First North Street. We worked with the Mickelson Foundation to grant for the collage pictures that appears on Center Street over near North Minnesota Street. We've also made several grants to the State Street Theater, our town's performing arts center, because that's an important historic preservation aspect as well as supporting the arts. And then we've also made several grants to the Grand Center for Arts and Culture, again, because that supports the arts as well as being historic preservation.
And there's not a grant that's too small either. I mean, if somebody like the Lindhouse wanted a new flagpole, for instance,
Yes.
something like that.
So that's a good example. The Lindhouse also was able to get their hands on some historic artifacts from John Lynn's era, and they needed to have a good way to display those securely and also to preserve them. So they applied for a grant, and we approved that grant, and they built a nice showcase for that. So that's a great example.
So who actually reviews the grants and decides who's going to be doing this?
Yeah, so we have a grants committee, and the grants committee consists of 5 to 8 people. mostly our board members, but also people from the community as a whole, where we look through every single grant that we receive, and we try to understand what are the benefits to the community and how will that help the most people. And then we take all of those and score each one and rank them, and then the committee puts together a set of recommendations that goes to our full board of directors. Our board of directors has the responsibility and the duty to review those recommendations and give the thumbs up or thumbs down to each one. So the reason why we're set up to do it that way is because we want to make sure that there's a broad number of people who get a chance to review those applications. So it's not just one or two people sitting in a back office.
Right, right. And what about, where does the money from the grants come from? Like, where are you finding all these funds? Yes.
So it's really the generosity of people from here in New Ulm. We started out with the contributions by Henry Somson and a number of his contemporaries, and over the years, more and more people throughout the community have thought about, this is a good way, a good organization that I can use to help give my legacy back to the community. So we do that by making sure that every grant application that we approve is thoroughly vetted. So we make sure that they're the 501c3 or the government entity or fiscal sponsorship. We look at their financial statements. We look at who are on that organization's board of directors or the people who are actually going to do the project, because we want to make sure that it's sustainable. So that's one of the things that we tell people when they ask us about making a contribution to the foundation. We send out a newsletter twice a year. There's a little card in there in an envelope. If people want to make a donation that way, they can do that. We receive tremendous response of that. And then more and more, we're being contacted by people who are working on their estate planning. And they're asking, what are the ways that they could leave, maybe a piece of their estate. We would be happy to receive their entire estate, but we also understand that people want to leave part of their estate to their family or to other organizations. Right. So we understand that too.
And then even at funeral homes, you'll see the envelope for Newell Mary Foundation too, and there's a lot of people who will give honorariums for that as well.
Yes, yep. So we love to receive those. We always send a receipt that people can use for their contribution, and we always notify the family of the loved one who passed away. A memorial to a loved one is a great way to keep their memory alive. We haven't talked about how we set up the funds or the contributions, but we have a set of endowment funds that we call permanent endowments. And these are also governed by the IRS, but they are designed so that the principal lasts forever. We have a responsibility as a foundation to invest that wisely so that it never runs out. And then we grant from the interest and dividends and the growth of those funds year after year. So that's a way people can leave a lasting legacy, truly.
It really is, right. So, and the grants are completely different than the scholarships that you gave out, that you give out in the spring to graduating, or people that are going off to more schooling. Yeah.
Yes, that's a good point. We have the grants. We also have a category of funds dedicated to scholarships. Some of those are general scholarships that people have made contributions to the foundation and said, I just want this to go to scholarships. And then we manage that. We also have some very special purpose funds that individuals or organizations have set up and said, I want this to go to this special cause. The biggest one that we have is the Charlotte Anderson Teaching Scholarship, and that one is designed to be for students who are pursuing a degree in teaching or school counseling or school administration, either at the bachelor's level or at the master's level. And Charlotte was incredibly generous, and that has allowed us to support so many students in the community.
And I'm sure a lot of viewers had Mrs. Anderson for a kindergarten teacher way back when. So yes, so if you remember her, she was one that did give substantially too.
Yes.
So that's wonderful. Yeah.
Her legacy truly does continue.
Right. So even if you can give $5 or endless amounts of money, you're happy for any amount.
Yes.
It's all going to go to a good use. So who actually oversees or controls New Ulm Area Foundation?
Yeah. So we have a board of directors. They are all volunteers. We have 12, and they come from a cross-section of different occupations and areas within ISD 88. And they have 3-year terms. They can renew those 2 times, so that gives them a potential of 9 years on the board. And then we work to recruit great people to backfill for them when that happens. So we have a great board of directors. You know, on our website, we also have a tab called About Us, so people can see who the directors are there.
Right. Well, it's a well-run organization, I can tell you that. Yes, it's great, yes. And then in fall, we'll be having a donor appreciation event too. So
Yes.
you definitely want to thank the donors at
We do.
that time as well, so,
We
yes.
do. We are always so appreciative of all the donations that we receive, just because that demonstrates how generous the people of the New Ulm area are in giving back to their beloved community.
That's right. And if you have any questions or anything, make sure to contact John. What is the best number to get a hold of you at or email?
So the foundation's phone number is 507-354-3337. Email always works too. It's contact@newulmareafoundation.org.
All right, that sounds good.
Yes.
Anything else?
People can also stop and visit us. We rent office space on the 2nd floor of the Grand. That's at 210 North Minnesota Street. I only work there part-time, so it's best for people to call ahead of time just to make sure that I'm there.
Right.
But in-person visits are always welcome too.
But just remember to get your grant applications in if you are a 501c3 before August 15th.
Yes.
Because then the grants committee will be taking a look at those, and there's definitely some money to grant out. So make sure you
Right.
get your applications in.
Right.
Yes, all right.
Yes.
Okay, thanks, John.
You're welcome.
All right, we'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, welcome back. We have John Kellen here, along with Joe Weckworth from Grand Center for Arts and Culture, and we've got some exciting things happening right now at the Grand. So first of all, John, you've been there for quite a long time, and you're executive director. But let's say, Joe, what do you do at the Grand?
Yeah, I'm the operations support person. I've been there since January.
Okay.
And enjoying it very much so far.
But then you're also a talented musician, John was saying.
That's right. Well, yes, I
Absolutely.
hope so.
Joe absolutely is. Yeah, we love him. He's played at the Grand before, and he plays around. He's currently recording
Oh, cool.
with a fellow musician.
Okay.
And so we're excited for him to have him. He's got a multi-talented guy. He helps us with finance and doing some of the operational support, and at the same time can handle things in the cabaret, and very good
Okay,
musician.
so do you play guitar, piano?
Guitar, piano, harmonica, sing,
Wow.
write songs. Yeah.
Can you play horns or anything like that too?
I played trombone for
Wow.
quite a while. Yep.
See, it's amazing to me when one person has so many. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not fair, really. You know? Yeah. And then you've got your photography that you're so great at too. So good for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so music on the back deck. Let's start that first because that's fun. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, so we have a really good lineup. It's really been fun. We've had good weather. It's dependent on weather. If it rains, we will go back into the cabaret, but people love being outside.
Yes.
So, coming up August 7th, Charlie Roth, Americana and Blues, really great singer-songwriter himself. August 14th, Quantum Mechanics. It's hard to describe these guys. They say jazz fusion. They're interesting, really talented folks.
Okay.
And interesting, real fun band. August 21st, Luke Hendrickson. He's new, but we saw him up in St. Paul. And really talented guy, also a singer-songwriter. And then our own Joe Weckworth will be wrapping up our summer season on the deck August 28th. And so really happy. And maybe you might have a guest musician with you potentially.
Okay.
We'll keep
Find
that.
out.
We'll find out. We don't know that for
And you're
sure.
more Americana music also. Okay.
Yep, Americana and folk music. Yep.
Okay, oh, cool. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, neat. Okay, so that's on the deck. Okay.
Yep.
And then you've got some kids stuff coming up yet too.
Yeah, our
before they go to
second
school.
round
Yes.
of kids camp, our kids creativity camp, and we had to expand it. There's so much demand for kids.
Yes.
They loved it. We've got a couple of new artists that have been helping
Okay.
us, so that's been really fun.
And we talked about with Amber that there's only a couple spots left in this expanded creativity camp. So
they bumped
if
it up to
you-
30, and so
Right.
yeah, so now we're even pushing there.
So call right away
yeah.
if you're interested in
Yep.
doing this yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's fantastic.
Yep.
Okay, that's August 3rd and 6th, and that's always on the second floor, right?
Well, all three.
All three, okay.
Well, second, first, and in Cellar Press.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
we have a couple of our artist residents come back,
Okay.
and so the kids get to do letterpress. They print T-shirts. They do different things down there, and then Ed Forsberg, who's been with us a long time, he teaches them ceramics, so they get to throw, a bowl or a vase or something like that. So they have that down on the basement.
Basement too,
Yeah, yep.
okay. All right, and then you've got Lori Fox.
Yeah, so we currently we have this amazing Bohemian
Oh, yeah,
lace.
and the Four Pillars is where you've got
Yep.
the Bohemian, oh, cool,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, and that's in large part thanks to Olivia Norquist. She's taken up the lace making.
Really? Okay,
Yeah, knippling. Kind of a funny story, not funny, a neat story. So Olivia just joined. She was brand new, straight out of Gustavus Art School. And the German Bohemian Heritage Society, who are also tenants upstairs, they have once or twice a year they have an open house, and they had these ladies demonstrating knippling,
Right.
the lace making. Right, it's very unique
It is.
to New Ulm, really
Yes,
in particular,
very
as
much.
I've learned. And I was talking to Mary Jo, and she was sort of lamenting, like, there's not very many young people doing this, and they were kind of worried that it was going to be a kind of a lost art form. And so I was talking a little bit later to Olivia. She said, "Oh, I've always wanted to do that." And I thought she was pulling my leg, like, really? She goes, no, seriously. As like an 8-year-old girl, she had been looking for somebody to teach her and found a book and everything. So anyway, so she's embraced it. She meets with the ladies most Tuesdays. They meet here at the library.
Library, right, yes.
And so she's picked it up, and in fact, she's getting so good at it. She did all the lace for her wedding dress. So Olivia's getting married.
Yes.
This
Yes.
weekend. She's off in
Oh,
Wisconsin getting
neat.
married. But yeah, so she asked me maybe 4 or 5 months ago. She goes, "Would it be okay if could we do a show on lace?" And I said, "Why not?
Yes.
It's arts and culture.
Exactly,
It
yes,
touches
very
on both."
much.
And so
Perfect.
she did a lot of the organizing, and in fact asked me about using our matting studio to do shadow boxes, so professionally matted and framed, the pieces, so they really pop on the
Yes.
wall. Yeah, it's been fun, and we have an ongoing video there, and Dan Hoisington had done up some of the historical work
Oh,
about
really?
how
Okay.
how it was transferred over from Germany, Bohemia, and here, and how it really helped a lot of the families who were struggling financially. It was an economic source of income for the families, for the women who could do this, and so it's real fun. It's a great
neat.
story, beautiful work, and
It is
yeah.
beautiful,
And that's up
yes.
through just the beginning of August.
Okay, so make sure you get up to the second floor, and that's always free. When you're
Yeah.
open, you can just walk up there and
Absolutely, yeah,
check out the.
yeah. And most of
yeah,
our
which is-
programming is either no cost or low
Yeah.
cost. Yeah, we try. That's part of our mission, to have more people be
Plus
able to.
that Four Pillars room is so beautiful anyhow. It really is.
Yep, yeah, that's it.
It's just
Love-
light and airy and just
Yep.
gorgeous over
Yeah,
there.
lovely gallery. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, then you've got Lori Fox, The Love of Botanicals.
Yeah, and Lori Fox is another amazing story. She retired. She was a court reporter, and in her retirement just picked up painting, watercolors, and has just taken off. And she rents a studio from us upstairs, artist studio, and has pop-up galleries, and it's really taken off. And so she's having fun. And she said, "I didn't really imagine in my retirement I would be doing this," but she's really talented and loving it, and people love her work. So come and check that out. She also has multiple. She'll do pop-up shows where she's actually selling things down in our gift shop.
Yes,
or in
sure.
the second floor.
So if you were an artist, do you have places that you can rent there? Okay, okay.
Yeah, we're currently full, but
Okay.
we do have about 10 different artist studios.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
great.
yeah. So painters, photography. We've got a massage therapist up there. And, yeah, Weaver, yeah, it's fun. It's
good to have it full.
Yes,
That's right.
exactly.
That's
Yes,
right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then the Juried Art Show, which is always fun.
Yeah, we're excited. We had over 90 people submit work last year, and so we're hopeful as the word continues to grow, really talented people in the region, and so we're trying to get the word out early. The actual submissions aren't until early September, but we want during the summer people kind of get caught up in other going to the lake or different summer vacations and things like that. But we just kind of wanted to put it on the radar that if you got something to submit, please do. We'll look forward to seeing this
That's
year's
right.
show. Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
Okay, and then manning and framing, the classes that you've got, that'll start again in fall.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so just watch our
Website, yeah,
website,
yeah,
right.
and social media, yeah, so Olivia will be posting and/or Joe will be posting on classes. The first one sold out, the second one also was full, and then a number of people, it was weird, a bunch of people got sick or had family stuff come up, so we postponed the one, but we'll have probably at least 2, possibly 3, depending on the demand this fall. And then we met also with the Gustavus art professors, and they're going to be bringing their whole senior class over to take the class, and then they're going to be matting their work for their senior show at Gustavus coming up in the spring. So yeah, it's fun. It's taken off already. We've
Exactly.
only opened it.
Right, I was just gonna say, it hasn't even been open that long.
Yeah.
And then you've got the Cellar Press, which is, you've got great classes there too, which a lot of them get sold out right
Yes.
away too.
Yep.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
gotta
and
be on.
we're working on our our fall lineup. They're pretty much set. We I think one more class we're scheduling in, and Tegan Daly, who is our Cellar Press coordinator manager down there, she's about ready to leave on maternity.
Okay, so you got weddings, you got maternity, you got things going on
yeah,
there.
the family. Yeah, I know. It's I try to manage all of that, but it's great. It's
Yes.
like an extended family.
Exactly, it really is,
And
yeah.
having Joe with us, Joe fits right in
Yeah.
and helps me out a lot as a director.
Yes.
That allows me to do some of the the higher level. Fundraising. As you
Yes.
know, fundraising is huge in any nonprofit,
Exactly.
and networking and that sort of thing. So yeah, we have a great team. Really excited about where we're at the
And
grant.
speaking of fundraising, you've got Music is Grand, the annual fundraiser. The first year you started out, that was 2 years ago. That was the first year that you had it.
Yep.
And you had
Emmylou Harris.
Emmylou Harris, which was sold out, which was fantastic.
Yep.
And then last year you had
Los Lobos.
Los Lobos.
Yeah.
And then this year you've got Trampled by Turtles.
Right, yeah.
Which is selling out quick.
Yeah, we barely even opened up the ticket sales to our members first, and
And that was just the middle of July that you opened up
Yep.
that. Yes.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. And that will be through the first week. It's all just available to members, and then if there are any tickets available, then it'll open up to the public. We guess that there might be a few
Okay.
left, but yeah, we suspect
But that won't be
that'll-
until August 1st when
The
you open
first
up to the
week,
public. So
yeah.
if you want a ticket, you best be a member.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
So.
okay. And being a member, you get every month, is it every month that I get a newsletter about who's all coming?
Well, we send out postings every week, every month, but we have quarterly newsletters.
Quarterly newsletter, okay.
Yeah, and so it's, people ask, well, so what's the benefit of being a member? Well, you get to support an amazing arts and cultural
Yes,
center.
exactly.
Having this in New Ulm is really a treasure, not just for us in our community, but really for the region, and feeling good about that. And then there's, discounts on gift shop and tickets for we have probably 4 ticketed shows a year. Mostly our shows are either no cost or
Right.
low cost. And then for this Music is Grand series, then you get first access to
Exactly,
tickets, so that's
right.
another benefit.
Right. And the fun part is that when you go down to see Joe play on the end of August, it doesn't cost anything. There's no cover charge. You
Right.
can go down there, have a glass of wine, listen to some music, stay for an hour, and then bebop and cross the street and
Yeah.
have something to eat.
Yeah,
So it's great,
Yeah, fun community, lots
It is.
going on, especially in the summer, get out and enjoy it, and, we had a hiatus, we had a lot of
Yes.
construction going on, and when I first joined, we
Oh.
really didn't have it, so this is the first year we've opened up in 3 years, I think.
That you've really been able to
Yeah,
really
and
have
people were
enjoy
really,
the
really
dip.
anxious to
Yes.
get back out, and, even up on our balconies, people are up enjoying that. So yeah, it's been fun, and we had great weather, knock on wood. So we haven't had to come inside yet. So
Right,
yeah,
right, that's
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Okay, keep it outside then, Joe, for the last one, okay?
Yeah.
That's right.
He'll bring it home. Yeah, he's actually in the recording studio right now. Just put a plug in for him, and just it's so gratifying to have artists that work for us, but then just supporting
Just
the
that
arts,
talent. Yeah,
and
yeah.
especially young and upcoming people.
Yes.
As a way to show that there are careers in the arts, and,
That's right.
what we do for the community. We're just
Right.
really excited about that.
Just to enjoy it. I mean, you've got talent, and then with Olivia just taking up the bohemian lace, the knippling, it's just neat to see that. That's
Yeah.
just that you're engaging in it. That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, anything else? You got a lot of stuff going right now.
Yeah, no, come
And more stuff
visit.
coming up in fall.
Oh, the fall
Yeah.
is packed. We have
Yes.
a really great lineup in the fall, and we'll be working on our next newsletter that will come out, and
Okay.
so when we come back for the next Something Artsy, we'll have a lineup for the fall. So,
Okay,
yeah.
sounds great.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for
nice
having
to see
us.
you, John. Nice to meet you, Joe.
Yeah, great to meet you.
All right, we'll be right back.
Thanks.
Welcome back. We have none other than Daryl here from State Street Theater. Can't get any better than this today.
Oh, thank you,
Can't
Lisa.
get
That's
any better.
very kind and very unlikely, but always good to be here on Something Artsy, especially with you.
That's right. Okay, so we've got some things coming up at State Street Theater, but first we want to talk about season subscriptions,
Right, so
where you can get a good deal.
correct. So we have 3 levels of subscriptions. There's the full package, which includes productions and concerts. There's a productions package, and then there's just a concerts package. Well, unfortunately, by the time this airs, we will have had our first production already, which is Matilda, which is coming up July 24th, 25th, 26th. But so that will close the production series and the productions concert kind of combined series. But we still will have our concert series, which gives you 5 concerts at a reduced price. So it's really kind of a good deal. Some great stuff in there. The Britons, which is a Beatles tribute. And for all the Swifties out there, there's going to be a Taylor Swift tribute called Almost Taylor. And then there's a beautiful piano and vocalist around Christmas time. So something nice for Christmas. It's going to be a really, really good show. Lori's working on producing that for us. And then we have a member of the Minnesota Music Hall of Fame, Brian Wickland, who is coming. His show is called Fiddle Masters, so that'll be a cool show as well.
Yes.
And then to end that concert series, we're having Lane Yost do his tribute to John Denver. Lane's been here before, does a great show. Really cool thing, what he says is he's not a John Denver impersonator, he's a John Denver interpreter. So
Yeah.
he really takes the songs and kind of gives some of the background to it too. So it's a really cool show.
It is a really, if you haven't been, or even if, I've been already and I can't wait to
Yep.
see it again.
It's
So
gonna be a
good.
great show.
And the Britons, if you love the Beatles, that's fantastic.
Absolutely.
So what a way to kick off
Yeah.
the season. So that's September 19th already.
Correct.
We're moving right along.
We're
into-
moving right along. We're
into
getting
the fall.
close.
Yes.
We're kind of getting into our busy season again.
Yes,
So it's
that's
really
right.
good to see.
Okay, and then there's the 2026-2027 New Ulm Community Concert Association show memberships also that State Street helps with as well.
Right. So we've been partnering now for the last few years with the New Ulm Community Concert Association, an entity that's been in existence for, I believe it's close to 80 years. So they have brought really national level entertainment to the New Ulm area at a very reduced price. So they're going to give anyone who wants to come 4 shows for just $80.
Yeah.
So $20 a show. It's
Yeah.
hard to beat that. There's
And they're fantastic
they're
shows.
great
Yes.
shows. We've had the Sons of Serendip, which if you go out on Spotify or Amazon Music or whatever, you can actually play their music. They're a national act. They're wonderful. I saw them when they were here. So, I mean, we do get national level talent here. There's a pianist this year. I believe there is a violinist. There is a husband and wife team that do vocal and flamenco guitar. And the last one is actually kind of an interesting one. It's a soul tap. So the gentleman's a jazz vocalist plus also a tap dancer. So that just very diverse, very cool shows. Super great price. One of the things that we've been able to help with the Community Concert Association is in the past, you had to be a member to go to any of these individual shows, but now we offer the ability to buy a single show ticket for any of the shows as they come up. So check out our website, www.statestreet.newulm.org. I hope I got it right. Or you can even call our box office, 507-359-9990. And if you need some information, we'd be happy to help you out with that as well.
The best deal for them, so the best deal is to get a subscription from State Street
Correct.
Theater and then be a member of New Ulm Community Concert Association, and then you're gonna see all sorts of
You're
different
going to
acts.
see, you'll see music throughout the entire fall, winter, and spring.
Right.
So
There was one last year that I volunteered at for New Ulm Community Concert, and it was a piano player. And he was unbelievable, and it was one that I thought, this is gonna be okay. I couldn't believe it. I mean, he could play backwards, forwards, I mean, he was fantastic. So it makes you go to music that you wouldn't ordinarily,
Right.
might not.
Kind of
and
expands
that's-
your horizons
It
a
does,
lot.
and it's so good. It's,
And it's neat that you mentioned that because that gentleman will be playing at our Christmas and the Keys
Oh, he's with the
with the
Crooners?
singer. Yeah, he's with the Crooner. So
well, you don't
Nate
wanna miss
Hance.
that.
Yeah, Nate Hance.
And Matthew Schmitz. and
Yeah,
that's
so he
Christmas
will be-
with keys and a crooner.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's great. And that's
It's
a
gonna-
matinee show. That's even better.
It
too, for
is.
that time of the year.
Yes.
And that's something that you've been doing a little bit more too, that trying the matinees just
Yeah.
for people to get out in the winter so it's not pitch black, dark and.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct. A lot of our patrons are enjoy that afternoon experience, and it's really kind of a neat thing, on a Sunday afternoon and in the wintertime. Hey, it's something good to do. Usually by the time we start doing those, football's over, so
Right.
people are like, hey, I need something to do on Sunday
Exactly.
afternoon. So.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So then you've got a free show coming up this summer yet, the New Ulm Municipal.
Yes, the New Ulm Municipal Band, we've, the last few years where they come and they do a concert at the theater, so they're gonna have a great lineup of music for that show on Tuesday, August 4th. That's at 7 o'clock, so stop by and see our New Ulm Municipal Band, which has been in existence for many, many, many years, so.
In a nice air-conditioned,
In a
comfortable
nice,
seats.
comfortable seats, absolutely.
That's right.
And no mosquitoes, as
no
far as we
mosquitoes,
know.
yeah.
And we also have another free show that's coming up in August,
Okay.
and that is a collaboration between State Street and the Mankato Ballet Company. So they're going to come over and they're going to do a 30-minute short ballet presentation, and then after the show, they're going to offer anyone in the audience that wants to come up. They're hoping to get youngsters up that are interested in playing with or dabbling in ballet. Come on up, and for 20 minutes, they're going to do a little workshop afterwards
And this
for
is
anybody
free.
that's interested, and that's also free. Absolutely.
So make sure Friday,
August 21st,
21st,
at
okay.
1 p.m.
okay?
So great opportunity for if you have a young person that's interested in ballet. Hey, here's an opportunity to actually come and see it performed, and also maybe see if it's something that you might
Yeah.
want to do.
Or just come and watch the ballet, 'cause
Absolutely.
it's free anyhow. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Also air conditioned and inside,
mosquitoes.
comfortable
Right,
seats.
right. Okay, so again, we talked about the Britons, that's the kickoff to the season.
Correct.
And that's Saturday, September 26th. Tickets are on sale now
Nope,
already, right?
that is actually, the date on there was wrong. It is September 19th.
September 19th, okay.
Yep.
All right,
At
September
7 p.m. 7 p.m. Correct.
Okay, and tickets are on sale online,
Online already, yes. They've been for sale for quite a while.
which is great because if you go onto the ticketing, you pick your seats, you know exactly
Absolutely.
where you're gonna sit. And then.
And that's one thing that we did not mention as part of the Community Concert Association, with the fact that we're doing their ticketing for them. You can buy your membership to the Community Concert Association, and you know where your seat is for all 4 shows.
Okay, so you're gonna
So
have the same
you
show.
you will
yeah.
have the same seat for all 4
So
shows.
if you like sitting in the balcony like
Absolutely.
I do, you pick your seat
There
up
you
there.
go.
Okay, then September 26th, you've got a tribute to U2's music.
Correct. Something kind of new that we're trying. Obviously, we're trying to do as many different types of music as we possibly can. So we're going to have a U2 tribute. People have heard their songs in the 80s and 90s when we were around, yeah. Streets Have No Name, Sunday, Bloody Sunday, those kind of things. So if you're a U2 fan, great opportunity to come and hear some of that great music
right.
that they put out.
Okay, so that's a Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
And then we talked already about the big thing on Saturday, October 24th, where we're pairing with the Grand. We
Correct.
just talked to John and Joe about that. And then there's a Halloween night concert.
Right. So on Halloween night, we are having a Nashville recording artist, Andrew Salgado, who is coming. He's kind of doing a tour of the upper Midwest, and we were lucky enough to be able to get him on an off night. So he's coming in on Halloween night. He's going to do this performance, and joining him that night, or as kind of an opening act, will be our own Tanner Stark. So Tanner's going to get an opportunity to play for the first time at State Street Theater, which is neat.
Yes.
And also Andrew, who I have listened to some of his recordings, really great guitarist and country singer. And also, we're encouraging folks to come in costume. They're going to have a costume contest with some prizes as well. So
And that's
just
starting at 7. So
That's starting
you've
at
got plenty
7,
of time
yeah.
to hand out some candy.
absolutely,
Come on down.
absolutely.
All right. Anything else that you've got going on?
Just keep an eye out on our website. Again, if you are interested or if you have questions, please call the box office every Monday through Friday, 9 to noon, 507-359-9990, or check out our website, statestreetnewulm.org. And again, there's some thank yous we do have to say to all of our patrons, all of our sustaining sponsors, and also special thanks to the New Ulm Area Foundation, the Minnesota State Arts Board, the Prairie Lakes Regional Arts Council. Lisa, thank you for having us here today on Something Artsy again. And as always, thanks to New Cat for having us and for putting on Something Artsy with us. So great to be here.
Definitely going to be a busy season there again.
Absolutely.
And we've only talked about the first month, really.
That's right.
Month and a half, yeah.
That's
so
right.
So keep watching it, but get your season subscription if you want to get some good price on music.
Absolutely.
And
remember,
concert tickets.
Yeah. What we do is we love to see new faces, so anyone who hasn't been to the theater, please take an opportunity to stop by and say hello and join us for some of the great music and productions that we're having.
Exactly, right. And they're getting ready for a good production at Christmas time, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, all right. Thanks, Mr. Darrell.
Thank you, Lisa.